And action!
Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? OC here. I am your host on the original OC channel, Smartwatch Talk for the Smart Collector, on this Tuesday, the 23rd of June, 2026. And the question for the global watch community on this evening is that I pose to you, smartwatch collectors, watch experts: is Rolex the only brand that truly has any momentum in 2026? Is Rolex the only brand that really has momentum? That is the question that we pose today. What are you wearing on the wrist, OC? Nobody's asking, but I'm going to volunteer. I am rocking the Day-Date in Platine. The Day-Date in Platine. If you want to see a picture from today, go to my Instagram, the original OC on Instagram. Exciting. All right, let's, the link is pinned. The pin is linked if anybody wants to jump on. I'm going to do a short stream. I'm going to do a stream that will be 15 minutes long. I'm going to do a 15-minute stream, guys. Someone time me. Give me the 60-second warning as soon as my 15 minutes are up. My 15 minutes of fame are going to be up tonight. Let's see who we have in the chat. If you're watching right now, I think we have 5 people. 5 people watching. That's awesome. That's a new record. Welcome to Talking Watches with Original OC in our new prime time slot of 8 p.m. Eastern. we'll be streaming 100 consecutive shows from this time slot every single evening. We're not going to miss a single day. We're going to do this time slot, 8 p.m. every single day for the next 100 days in a row. Unless I have something better to do, which is easy. It's easy to, I mean, streaming's so much fun, right? I can't wait to do it. Hey, let's see who we have in the chat. We've got my fellow watch collector from the great state of New Jersey, the Garden State. It's Macallan Drinker, and yes, he's a member. If you have a star next to your name, you're a member. First to comment, that's pretty cool. You beat Logan Hall. First to comment, 20 months. 20 months of loyal membership, guys. It's important that we have loyalty. We support loyalty, not blind loyalty, just good old-fashioned loyalty. And so we recognize those with stars next to your name. You are members of the best watch channel on YouTube. All the other channels, the two big other live stream channels have imploded. They've imploded. They don't even do Watch Talk anymore. We're going to do Watch Talk. As boring as it may seem, but that's our claim to fame. Slow, conservative, boring, conservative, old man watch talk. That's what we do, to our own detriment. But Macallan Drinker's in the chat, and he's first to comment. Very cool. We got MD Chaz, also a member of the channel. Call me crazy. I think I like the baked pies better. Oh, ooh. By the way, I have to be fully transparent with the audience. I'm a huge fan of the McDonald's fried apple pies, and I've been encouraging people to go out and buy as many of them as possible, right? And I own up to that. The other day on the stream, Mathis went through the drive-through at McDonald's. He did it because he wanted to show his allegiance to my cause, and I think he ordered like 6 fried apple pies. Okay, like, and he's the best. He's co-CEO of the channel network, very loyal guy. He's like if OC says buy as many apple pies as possible, that's what I'm gonna do. So I think he bought 6 fried apple pies. So after and he came on the stream and he ate one live on one of the streams from like 4 or 5 days ago. When he got to the 5th apple pie, he got sick, and he actually was hospitalized. Mathis was hospitalized. He had stomach pains, and thankfully, he recovered quickly due to the fantastic healthcare provided by the Del Boca Vista Health Group team and the incredible surgeons at Del Boca Vista Hospital Complex. So Mathis is on the mend. He's out of surgery. He's recuperating. I think it was a coincidence. I think the apple pies had nothing to do with it. But we are waiting for the full report from the doctors. But Mathis is well. I don't think there is a direct link. I don't think there's a direct correlation between consuming 5 fried apple pies within a 6-minute time period and consuming them very, very quickly and gulping them down, and then having some kind of episode that would require you to undergo emergency surgery. I don't think that those conditions, that there's a causal relationship. I think it's just, and the other thing he had to confess to me was that he didn't love the pies. Like he was just, like when you watch Good Morning America and they take the thing out of the oven, like, oh my God, this is delicious. Well, he didn't like it. He didn't like the pies. So some of you, I get it. Some of you might like the baked apple pies that are, I like the fried apple pies. So I'm going to be consuming as many fried apple pies as possible. Do I encourage you to? Yes, but don't eat 5. Don't order 6 pies and then eat 5 within like 6 minutes. I think that could be an issue. Maybe just like it burned like the lining of his stomach or something, or maybe he had like he heated his heart to an unhealthy temperature. I'm not quite sure. Um, but MD Chess, thank you for your comment. Logan Hall, star of Logan Hall's Grill Streams, is a member. He's also a moderator, by the way. So don't even think about acting up in the chat because Logan's here. What the F are jewels? What the F are jewels? Jewels are, if you click in the chat, there's a $sign, which is to give a super chat or a member milestone chat. And then there's also a box. It looks like a gift box. It's not a mystery box. It's not a mystery box. If you click on the box, you can redeem jewels for free, or you can buy jewels. But I think you're allotted some jewels for free, and then you can use those jewels to send gifts or messages in the chat. So if you click on that thing that looks like a gift box, then you'll have a whole bunch of choices to send a gift, and the prices are the amount of jewels that it costs to send the gift. I'm not a big fan of this gamification of the subscriber engagement and all that stuff. I don't think it makes we've got the best audience. They're always engaged. They're always chatting. So they don't need incentives. They don't need to open up mystery boxes and give gifts in order to be incentivized to comment. So that's what jewels are. By the way, stay tuned because Logan Hall and I will be hitting Chick-fil-A and Arby's coming up within the next 2 weeks. Arby's and Chick-fil-A coming up. Yes, use your member milestone chats. Let's see who else we have here in the audience. We've got Leonardo DiCaprio is here in the chat. He's a member of the channel. He's here under his moniker Yo Leo. Evening, Mr. OC in chat. Good to see Leo here. And we also have Brody. Excuse me, member of the channel, general counsel of the original OC channel network. Tudor has the most momentum. We all know this. Sorry, OC. Actually, they don't. They introduced a ugly yellow watch, a yellow chronograph, and that does not give the momentum. It just doesn't. I cannot agree with Brody's legal analysis here. We've got, but he's a fine attorney, and I highly recommend him. If you have any squatters, like let's say your apartment building has been overrun with like criminals and skid row people and squatters, hire Brody. Brody he'll knock the whole building down if he asks you to get rid of him. He will do it. All right, we're up to 6 people in the chat now. 6 people, which means we have EHL joining us. EHL, thank you for contributing to the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital fundraiser we did the other night. Thanks to all you guys for doing that. We hit 4,000. Hit 4,000 because of you guys. The 16113. That's a 5-digit bluesy. It's not BL. It's it's not BL. It is, what is it? The bluesy is, what is the thing for B? It's not BR. It's LB. 16113 LB, not BL. Bluesy 2003 aluminum bezel. What about it? I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan of old watches. Call me crazy. Don't be careful about buying old watches, guys. How can one not like the McDonald's apple pie? The fried apple pie is delicious. The baked one, but MD Chaz prefers the baked one. All good. It's all good. But listen, guys, I want to know what you think. Go get the fried apple pie. It's available, by the way, officially today. It's been available in my McDonald's for the past week. We did live streams about it. Logan and I did a live stream. I think that live stream's still live, still public. We've got Eldesense, member for 4 months. Sup, Eldesense. political OC making sure he doesn't get sued for Mathis's mishap. I'm doing damage control. Damage control. It's a cover up. It's a cover up. No, it was completely unrelated. His health scare was completely unrelated to the consumption of a very large quantity of fried apple pies in an extremely short period of time. We got Brody in the chat. So Brody's protecting us. Brody will make sure we don't get sued into oblivion. And we get St. Peter in the chat, member for 5 months. Eldescent's member for 4 months. St. Peter, member for 5 months. Rolex is king. Reach for the crown. I mean, you got to be an absolute moron to not understand that Rolex is king. And you should be reaching for the crown. And if there are people out there who don't understand reach for the crown, I feel sorry for you. Feel sorry for you. Hey, look at this. Wristwatch holics in the chat. Watches and Wonders 2027 was announced today. Let's go. Am I allowed to say Alex? I've already corresponded with Alex. We have an incredible team. By the way, almost all of the VIP and executive experience packages for Watches and Wonders 2027 or have been sold. We are almost sold out. We've got one executive package left and one VIP package left. So if you want to join us at Watches and Wonders in Geneva 2027, the dates are as follows. We have a private itinerary, and the private itinerary, I'm going to share it right now, even though it's private. The private itinerary is arrive in Geneva. You can arrive anytime you want, but the Cap Hoc tour begins on the 7th of April, Wednesday, the 7th of April, and continues until it's the 7th through the 12th. 7th through the 12th, depart Geneva on the 13th. Make a mental note. My flight is already booked. My accommodations are already. I don't have to beg the audience to fund my flight. And by the way, I'm going first class. Going first class to Geneva. It was extremely expensive. So I'm going first class to Geneva, and I'm going coach on the way back. No. But you guys don't have to pay. You guys don't have to pay a penny. You're not going to get good content because we're basically going to be there with the 5 people who buy the VIP packages, the 5 people who buy the executive experience packages, and that's it. Get to hang out with Cap Hoc, me, Red Shovel, CQ the watch guy. We have a whole group of people. I can't remember all the people. Dubai expat, Philippe Dufour, Reshep Reshepi. We have an incredible ensemble, it's French, of people, and you get to hang with our group. And Alex will be one of the people. Maybe, if he wants to. So book now, book early. Those packages do include a VIP ticket to Watches and Wonders. And we got Vamal in the chat. Vamal's a member, 5-digit Rolex Sumanas. Only from CPO, there are too many shenanigans out there. I think one thing that's becoming clear by watching the chaos on 47th Street is how messed up things are. Buying a used watch. You know, all these people on all these channels telling you, oh, buy pre-owned, buy pre-owned. Well, first of all, most of the people who tell you to buy pre-owned have never had the social skills or financial capability to buy watches at retail. So those are really people you shouldn't listen to anyway. Number 2, it's worse than a minefield. It's way worse than a minefield buying pre-owned. Be very, very careful. It's all I mean, especially these Vukums and Schmookums, these live auctions, these eBay live auctions, they're full of like I mean, supposedly eBay authenticates them, but I don't think it's possible to do a good job, you know, having one guy review 600 watches a day. There's no way. I think Amal does a good job when he says it's shenanigans. There are too many shenanigans. Oh, that's the one on your wrist? Yeah, what do you have on the wrist, guys? Please share what you have on the wrist. I've got Rolex, Reach for the Crown on the wrist. It always feels good when you have Rolex on the wrist. And EHL has the 5-digit bluesy. So that's cool. Do you want to like here's an idea. Let me show you what shenanigans are like. Let me see if I can find this clip. Let me see if I can find this. Let me see. Hold on a second. Okay, check this out. Watch this. Let me pull it up here. Can you guys see this? You don't believe me that there's shenanigans going on? Then watch this video. Watch this video. Hold on a second here. Let me just optimize the size of this thing for you guys. Boom. So it looks like that's as big as I can make it. Big as I can make it. Let's see. Julius Caesar. I hate how Watches and Wonders is always on when I have quarter end work tasks. Actually, you're kind of right. Watches and Wonders in 2027 is going to be April 5th through 11th. April 5th through 11th. If you want to join OC for the Geneva experience, we will be there starting the 7th of April. Book it now. I booked my stuff. It's like first class flight, 15,000, hotel, 7,000. But it's worth it. It's so worth it, right? Come on, it's worth it. Yeah, but it does happen to be right on the tail end of the end of the quarter there. And Julius Caesar is wearing Rolex, the date just 126334 in blue. That is a fluted bezel, white gold fluted bezel. Is that on a Jubilee bracelet or oyster bracelet? Julius, let us know in the chat. And we've got MJ first comment. Thank you, MJ. He's first in the chat, guys. If it makes him feel better. If it makes him feel better, he can say first. It's Jubilee. Okay, cool. Nice. Fluted Jubilee, blue dial. That's a good date just. One of the best date justs. Now, this guy to my right is called Fat Manny. He's on 47th Street. He's a guy named, he's one of these personalities who's kind of an up and coming social media personality on 47th Street. His name is Fat Manny. And I think he positions himself as a watch dealer, a watch expert, right? He knows the watch business. He knows watches. He's an expert on Rolex. He says he's got every Rolex there is. If you need anything, come to him. And this video is from a few weeks ago. If he's such an expert, if Fat Manny's such an expert on Rolexes, then how does he explain what goes on in this video, which we will show in this exclusive presentation in 5 minutes. But by the way, first I want to say before that, that this show does rely almost entirely on copyrighted content. We do so, we play that content consistent with the United States copyright laws under fair use. And so don't even think about copyright strikes because they will fail. Got Scott Wexlin in the chat. What's up, Scott? He's in PA, somewhere in PA, I believe. I'm wearing my two-tone. Listen, this is Rolex. Every single person's wearing a Rolex so far. What does that tell you? Rolex is Rolex the? Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll, OC. It's going to be a simple one. Do I do a multiple choice or do I just do a yes or no? Let's start off with a yes or no. Is Rolex the only brand with true momentum in 2026? Boom. Let's do it. The poll is live. Poll is live. Now, look what we have in the chat. Someone who unboxed, did a double unboxing. Double unboxing. Jeff. Richard Meals only for Boston Crew. Yeah, but they love Rolex too. When I say they, see how I excluded you from that? Because I consider you Florida Crew. Florida Crew. Jeff is Florida Crew. But I think he may be today, he may be Boston Crew. Today's Boston Crew. It changes midweek, weekend. What are you wearing? Let's do a quick watch check. Whatever you're wearing, just drop it in the chat. MD Chaz says he's wearing the titanium G-Shock. Ew. Vintage titanium G. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Come on. No excuse. I would rather wear nothing. And McAllen Drinker says, for once, I'm not wearing a Tudor, rather a Pepsi on Oyster. Thank you, McAllen Drinker. Thank God. Don't wear Tudors, guys. Just stop it. By the way, June 30th is fast approaching, which is the watch industry deadline. And this is the actual official deadline. A deadline for the watch community to sell and liquidate, dispose of from your collection all Tudor, Omega, and Zenith. This is an industry-wide thing, guys. I'm not making this up. June 30th is the absolute deadline. So if you've heard me talk about this month after month after month, and you've been slacking, you've literally got one more week to go. Get rid of the Tudors, get rid of the Omegas. Omegas, it's over for Omega, guys. It's over for them. They were hot in 2022. They were hot in 2023. Maybe even 2024. They came out with a white dial, but it's over for them. It's over. The Seamaster's done. The Speedmaster's done. They're toast. Omega's toast. Get rid of them. Get rid of them fast. They're dropping. Tudor, disaster. Get rid of them. Zenith, they're pretty much out of business. Guys, I am calling upon thee to liquidate fast and furious from your collection, because those watches are going to be worthless, if not already. So please, McAllen Drinker, thank you for wearing Rolex. Thank you for reaching for the crown tonight. We've got Coates. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you're subscribed. You sound new. You're rocking the Air King 126900. Is that the correct reference? 126900. Rolex. Believe it or not, that's the one reference I don't know. 126900. Yeah, the Air King. The Air King. Cool. And it's the current one, the current reference. Awesome. Welcome to the channel. And McAllen Drinker says, how many McDonald's fried apple pies can I get for my Tudor Black Bay GMT? Probably, let's see. if the fair market value of the McDonald's fried apple pie in unworn, new, and stickered condition is $2, then a Tudor Black Bay GMT is worth about 500 apple pies. 500 apple pies, which is awesome, which means you could get 2 apple pies a day for 250 days. A pretty good trade. That's a European watch company should offer that trade. All right, guys, let's get to the good stuff. Guys, we've got 7 people watching. All 7 of you. We've got 7 people on YouTube. Oh, we've got 1 on Hinge, 1 on Tinder. All right, so we're up to 9 people. Guys, if you're on Hinge or Tinder, come on over to YouTube, leave a comment in the chat. Let us know that you came over from Hinge and or Tinder. Identify yourself. Don't be shy. Identify. Get done swiping. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Do whatever you're doing over there. And then come over here, drop a comment in the chat. All right, guys. Fat Manny. Listen to what Fat Manny's been up to. Fat Manny and Moses. You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe what the shenanigans, as Vimal calls it. The shenanigans going on 47th Street. Are you ready?
Listen to me. If it's not good, give me the hammer. I'm going to break the whole watch. Don't pay me. Give me the fucking hammer. I'll break the whole fucking watch.
Okay. Let me explain. If it's not good, give me the hammer. I'll break the fucking watch. Okay. That's what he's saying. I'll let it roll a little bit. I'll let it roll a little bit. Hold on a second here. Let me see here. Oh, okay, I'll let it roll.
I'll break the fucking watch.
You look so off.
Yeah, that's if it's no good, listen to me. If it's no good, give me the hammer. I'm going to break the whole watch. Don't pay me. Give me the fucking hammer. I'll break the whole fucking watch. I'll break the fucking watch.
I'll break the fucking watch. I'll break the fucking watch. If it's no good, give me the hammer. I'll break the fucking watch. I'll break the fucking watch.
I'm going to break the whole watch. Don't pay me. Give me the fucking hammer. I'll break the whole fucking watch. I'll break the fucking watch.
You look so off.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Ooh. So after all that, Moses, who's not a watch expert at all, okay, Moses doesn't know anything about watches. He knows a lot about gambling. I'm going to get in trouble with the Moses people. No, he won big on the Knicks. He won big on the Knicks. So shout out to Moses. But after all that shouting, if there's something wrong with it, I'll fucking break it right here with the hammer. Okay. Moses says he doesn't like it. The blue looks off. The blue looks off.
You look so off.
Open it up. Listen to me. If it's no good, give me the hammer. I'm going to break the whole watch. If it's no good, listen to me. If it's no good, give me the hammer. I'm going to break the whole watch. Don't pay me. Give me the fucking hammer. I'll break the whole fucking watch. I'll break the fucking watch.
You look so off.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You look so off.
Open it up. I'll break the fucking watch. Nobody.
You can guess what's going to happen, right? You can guess what's going to happen. I'll break the fucking watch. Fat Manny's very confident. Very, very confident.
Break the whole watch. Don't pay me. Give me the fucking hammer. I'll break the whole fucking watch. I'll break the fucking watch.
You look so off.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You look so off.
Open it up. I'll break the fucking watch. Nobody get paid.
I'll do a $500 bet if you want. If the dial's not real.
$500. I'll make a bet with you right now.
Done. Let's go.
Yeah.
I need to know if this dial is 100% original or not.
Open it. I just bought it. I'm good.
Moment of truth. Is it original?
I'm just saying.
No problem. No problem. No problem. I'm here.
It looks too shiny to me.
My brother, I'm right
And
here.
I got a good eye. I know that.
Ooh, Moses saying, I don't like the look of the dial. It's too shiny. It's too shiny. You know what that means if it's not real? It's counterfeit. Does Fat Manny not know the difference between a real Rolex and a counterfeit Rolex?
I got the money in my pocket. If I lose, I got you.
I'm dancing if I win.
I don't know.
Because it's a missing legs. Missing legs.
Ooh,
Steve.
missing legs. So legs are the little stems that on the back side of the dial that fit it into the top of the movement. So it's missing legs. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is this a conclusion? Is this a conclusion that means that the dial is definitely not authentic?
I need your expertise, please. Please. There's a $500 bet on the line.
Forget about the fact that we're talking about real versus counterfeit watches. We've got a bet on the line. That's more important. We've got a bet here, a $500 bet. So get your ass over here.
I need you 110%. I need.
If it's no good, listen to me. If it's no good, give me the hammer. I can break the whole watch. Don't pay me. Give me the fucking hammer.
Okay, now there's a part 2 here, I'm pretty sure. So hold on a second. Hold on for 1 second here. I'm going to identify the part 2. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Boom. We're back. Back with part 2. Let's see. We've got Sam D in the chat. DWC Terra is the new hype beast. Indians are on the rise. Indians are on the rise, but I don't know what that brand is, and it's definitely not with any momentum. Does not have any momentum. We've let's see, who else do we got here? 2026 is the year of Kari Voutilainen and Resheppi. I'm going to say no, it is not. Voutilainen, the 2 watches performed well at auction, but in order to have momentum and to influence the industry, you have to have scale. And Kari Voutilainen doesn't have scale. Resheppi makes 30 watches a year. Nobody cares. He doesn't change the watch industry. So I'm going to take issue with that. Moses owes so many. This is an allegation. Moses owes so many other dealers on 47 that they badmouth Moses in private conversations. EHL, I don't know that to be true. I do not know that to be true. I've shared your comment on the screen, but I cannot confirm your scathing allegation. Manny, also a comment from EHL. Manny admitted the other day on a podcast that he doesn't know anything about watches. He's a businessman. Okay. Is he standing on business? Is he standing on business? Sam D's in the chat. The watch belonged to a Raven. They prefer super shiny dials. Thank you. All right. Back to the video. This is part 2 of the video. Fat Manny and Moses the jeweler discussing this Datejust.
It's an original dial or no?
The color looks off.
Thank you.
The color looks off, confirming Moses's suspicions.
I need guaranteed yes, no.
We'll go to someone else.
We'll go to another person.
Go to Eddie. Go to Eddie.
The guy can't say yes or no. These are experts on 47th Street, and so far 2 of them can't give a declarative answer whether or not the Rolex is 100% authentic or not. This is craziness, guys. This is insanity. And you think you're going to go to a gray market dealer and get a 100% authentic watch and be able to tell the difference? There's Frankenstein parts. There's, non-OEM gears and hammers and springs and all kinds of crap in there. You have no idea. You have no idea. These experts on 47th Street can't even tell whether or not a dial is an authentic dial or not. And you think you're going to pull a fast one on some of these dealers? I think again.
Watchmaker said he's not sure. The other guy said he's not sure.
These two. Fat Manny and Moses the gambler. I mean the jeweler.
Stupid.
This is what the fuck we do.
Stupid.
This is a guy named the Watch Hospital or the Watch Doctor. He's also has an Instagram social media presence, and a YouTube channel, I believe. I think he's mainly on Instagram, though. The Watch Hospital.
Spanish.
Sorry.
What you guys doing over here?
What do you
What
see?
you doing over here? What you doing over here? Fat Manny here. It's all available. It's all. They're lying to you. They're lying. They're running. They're running. They're running from here to there. Fast flips. And they don't have the watches. I got the watches. They're running and they're huffing and puffing.
And the son of a fucking bitch, Fat Manny, can't tell whether or not the watch is authentic or not.
They're fucking running, huffing and puffing, doing the fast flips, and it's not available. They don't have it. I got it. It's all available.
Here, is this original or no?
First, look at the back. Look at the back.
Thank you.
No. The guy, it took 2 seconds. Didn't even take a split second. Is it original? No. That's it. You're toast, fatso.
Is this original or no?
First, look at the back. Look at the back.
Thank you.
I can see it.
Thank you.
My eyes are itchy.
Can I get my 500? Eddie is the king of
My
this.
eyes are itchy. It's not
Thank you.
Look at Manny.
Manny, please. Mazal is Mazal.
Look at it. Look at. I thought he was going to take a hammer and smash it. Where's the hammer? Manny?
Player.
Player?
I'm giving that 500 away, by the way. Comment down below.
Charity. 500 to charity.
My eyes are itchy.
Can I get my 500? Eddie is the king of
My
this.
eyes are itchy. It's not
Thank
real.
you.
This is the Moses dance.
Manny, please. Mazal is Mazal, player.
I'm
I'm giving that 500 away, by the way. Comment down below. First comment I pin or whatever, say something nice. You're getting this 500 because I love you guys. I got the trained eye, baby. Manny, I love you, bro.
It's good.
Eddie, you're a legend. Official. Is this an original dial or no?
There you go. There you have
Thank
it.
you. I need
There you have
guaranteed
it.
yes, no.
We'll go to someone else.
We'll go to another person.
He's not going to give an answer. Go to someone else.
We'll go to another person.
We'll go to someone else.
Go to someone else if you want someone to tell you it's fake. I'm not going to tell you it's fake.
Watchmaker said he's not sure. The other guy said he's not sure.
Look at this guy. This is the guy who says,
They're huffing, they're puffing, they're running up and down the block, but they're lying to you.
oh my God.
They're running, huffing and puffing, but they don't have the watches. Where are the watches?
And you're going to trust the guy? You're going to trust this guy? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Why is Manny, and this is a legitimate question from St. Peter, member of the channel, why is Manny so focused on obesity and scamming? It's a very, very good question. Leo's in the chat wearing my Sea Dweller 43 on a rubber bee bracelet. Oh, I'm not a fan of that. I hate rubber. I don't like rubber bee. I don't like rubber bee. I don't like delugs. I don't like any aftermarket rubber bracelet. Sorry. Just not a fan. That's just me. But I particularly do not like rubber bee or delugs or any of the big brands. My Uncle Manny imitation spot on. Well done, OC. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it. I work so hard on it. You know,
They're running, they're huffing and puffing. They running and they got the fast flips, but they don't got the watches. Where are the watches?
guy can't tell a real Rolex from a counterfeit Rolex. Keep Fat Manny's name out of your mouth, OC. Oh, that's a. Where do I find that video? Where do I find that one? Hold on a second. That's a good one. Let me see here. See if I can find that one somewhere. Hey, did you send Brody? Did you send it to me, or did Buckley send it to me? Who sent that one to me? If you could do me a favor, and whoever, if someone knows what video that is, just if you could like WhatsApp it to me. WhatsApp it to me. I'll try and find it. I'll try and find it. Hold on a second. Let's see here. I think I can find it. Fat Manny's YouTube channel. It's pretty funny.
It's all available. They're running from here to there, but they're not running anywhere because they don't have any stock. Where's the stock?
Okay, I got it. Let's see, Uncle Manny shorts. And I think it was from, I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it because I'm an internet sleuth. Let's see here.
It's all available.
Let's see here. Hold on here. Hold on. Can't find it. Can't find it. Can't find it. All right. Let's see if somebody messaged it to me. Hey, we got Original Mathis. This guy, the definition of a Mama Luke. Listen, I take issue with that. Listen, Mathis, just because I told you to buy a bunch of fried apple pies and you bought 6 and you gulped down 5 within a 6-minute time frame and ended up in the hospital, I think to call me names, I think it's unjustified. It's unjustified to call me a Mama Luke. So I wasn't the one who gulped down all those apple pies. Now, listen, is you ended up in the hospital. I think, you probably have like a condition. You're getting up there in age. Take it easy, man. We got Helgestron in the chat. This show is like quality off Broadway. Does Abe Vigoda play your part on tour? What's up, Helgestron? By the way, I saw an image of a new, like someone did a mock-up of the new Carmen Ghia, like a 2030 concepts car Carmen Ghia. It's pretty cool. It is really, really sharp looking. I'll send it to you.
It's a great summer watch.
Thank you. The other dealers, says EHL, hate Fat Manny. The only dealer everyone loves is Yasha and Diane at Rex Watches. Hey, this is not a promotion for Rex Watches. But I do know them. They were in that center island there in one of the main jewelry marts. I don't know anything about them. We've got F Rich, I'm Wealthy. What's going on? I've been missing out lately. Well, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to Watches and Wonders 2027. Reach out to me on Instagram or on WhatsApp. I'll give you the dates. Hang out with me, Cap, Red Shovel, Britt Pierce, Anthony Barker, and Nico Leonard. That's our team. It's going to be amazing. Let me see. I got to check my WhatsApp. Who has that thing? The Buckley one. I'll break the whole fucking watch. All right, I got to find it. I can't find it. Can't find it. Let me see here. Hold on. Boy, WhatsApp on the desktop experience is awful. Hold on. Let's see here. That and that. Oh, can't find it. Dang. Who's the team again? You got to back up. And I can't remember all the people who are part of the Watches and Wonders 2017 team. Let's see. By the way, I'll drop the link if anybody wants to jump on. Here is a link to the panel. Boom. By the way, I understand this is polarizing. A lot of people don't want to criticize Fat Manny because they fear repercussions. What's he going to do? He can't run after you.
They're running. They're huffing. They're puffing. They're running from here to there with the fast flips, but they don't have the watches.
We got a poll running. And the poll is Rolex the only brand with true momentum in 2026? It's a very close poll. Let your voices be heard. Vote in the poll, guys. Vote in the poll. Is Rolex the only brand with true momentum in 2026? Vote in the poll. Let's see here. I'm going to see if I can find something entertaining from Fat Manny. Here's a good one. Here's a good one. Hold on a second. Check this one out. Oh my, oh my. Here we go. Ready? You gonna buy your watch from this guy?
Stop it. Stop lying to yourself. Everybody knows the truth. And also Rolex, stop it. Stop raising the prices and trying to raise the list and try to act like there's a line of people waiting. Yes, what you guys are doing is wrong. And now when people are waiting on the list for over 5 years, 3 years, 4 years, or whenever, or you don't want to give the customers the merchandise, you keep raising the prices. It's all inflated. It's all lies. Whatever you want to pay, there's dealers are willing to sell. So be careful how you purchase. As you can see, when you come to my office, it's gonna be right here waiting for you. You don't have to wait online. You don't have to get stuck in all this BS talk. And nothing went up. It's only getting weaker, the business. Because there's a lot of merchandise and there's no buyers. That's why they're raising the price.
He's a dealer and he's telling you there's no buyers. Okay. Okie doke. Let's see what else we got here. He does the shorts. Let me see here. Anyway, enough of this guy. Let's end the poll. Got more than 25 votes. Is Rolex the only brand with true momentum in 2026? It's a close one. 58% of you say yes. 42% say no. 42% say no. For those of you who said no, by the way, what brands do you think have momentum if it's not Rolex? 58% of you said yes. Rolex is really the only brand with true momentum in 2026. Thank you for voting in the poll. Let's see here. This is a really cool story, and I showed this the other day. For those of you in New York City, check this out. Boom. Love it. Check this out here. Rolex has partnered with Rockefeller Center. Rolex is now an official sponsor of Rockefeller Center. Rolex and Rockefeller Center announced an exclusive partnership, unveiling a new Rolex clock. There's actually 4 clocks above. Well, there's a new Rolex clock above the Rockefeller Center rink on 50th Street in Midtown Manhattan. The clock sits atop a new Art Deco style visitor information center. Rolex's presence at one of New York's most recognizable landmarks is the latest sign of the brand's continued investment in its image, even as it generates record revenue. Rolex is also nearing completion of its new North American headquarters at 665 Fifth Avenue. That's the corner of 53rd and Fifth Avenue. To mark the event, Rockefeller Center replaced its usual flags with green Rolex flags around the plaza. The clock is the latest example of Rolex's willingness to spend millions building its brand, despite already being the world's largest luxury watch seller and owner of one of the world's most recognizable logos. Very, very cool. When you come to Manhattan, check it out. EHL says, notice it is a fluted bezel. That's right, fluted bezel. Actually, they don't have a Cyclops. Cyclops is also one of the key things, of a key kind of design characteristics of a Rolex. But given that it's a clock, there's no date. No Cyclops. You do have the fluted bezel. You got the batons, you got the Rolex coronet, and the Rolex brand. There you go. What else is happening in the Rolex world? This is pretty crazy too. You guys saw this. Rolex put a dealer on top of an abandoned telecommunications tower. Rolex and Bucherer can't make this shit up. Rolex and Bucherer have opened what they describe as the world's highest watch store. Located 9,900 feet up atop Mount Titlis. I didn't make that up. Mount Titlis. Titlis, in central Switzerland. The store occupies part of the newly completed Titlis Tower, a Titlis Tower, a redevelopment project designed by Swiss architects Herzog and de Meuron that transformed a former telecommunications structure into a tourist destination overlooking the Uri Alps. This is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. And so now you can browse watches, exhibition watches from 10,000 feet in the sky. Awesome. VC, says D Wood Coffee. VC has some Mo, but I'm wearing Rolex 116400 GV. That's is that the Milgauss 116400 GV? I think it is. Rolex 116400. Yeah, the Milgauss with the green crystal. EHL asks, seriously, what's up with the explosion of live auctions with 47th Street celebrities? Well, let me try to explain. Here's what I think is going on. You have some social media dealers like Vucom and others that have a very big audience, and they're able to take that audience and put it in an auction setting and create like a hype situation. And through a little bit of, listen, we'll take care of the comps. We're presenting the comps. So they throw out some fictitious comps and people think they're getting a good deal. And they overpay for watches. If every watch is, netting $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 for them, and they roll through 100 watches a day, that's a lot of money. Lot of money. It's an easy way to get rid of the crap. Actually, I think they're going out of their way to buy stuff. They're buying tons of stuff because they know that if they're buying old Datejust for $3,500 and selling them for $6,000, they're making a hefty profit with very little effort. They're not really doing anything to those watches. They're not authenticating them. They're not polishing them. They're just buying a bunch of stuff. They literally will put up a damaged watch on the screen and say, look, the dial's damaged. That adds value. I can't make this shit up. Hey, look at this. We got the Greater Gatsby in the chat. He's a member. One of the best members in the world. Sure, Rolex can put a clock at Rockefeller Center and on mountaintops, but they're too cheap to continue sponsoring Formula One. Let's compare the views they'll get at the Rock versus the entire planet. Listen, I think F1 wanted they wanted like $1 billion over 10 years. They wanted a crazy amount of money. And Rolex is like, you know what? Screw it. We're not going to spend $1 billion. See, they were spoiled. They were paying like $35 million a year. Someone tells you your rent is going to triple. You don't take too kindly to that, do you? If like your car payment's going to triple. So listen, they were paying $35 million a year. F1 said, listen, we want to charge you $100 million a year. Rolex is like, yeah, I don't think so. Ryan Singer's in the chat reminding everybody to upvote the live stream. How many upvotes do we have? God, 15? Is that true? That's sad. Dude, that's sad. That better not be true. Let's check it out. It is. Oh my gosh. Guys, that's pathetic. That's pathetic. We should have at least 25 upvotes. Thank you, Ryan, for reminding everybody. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. Hey, we got Leo who just sent a red card for 250 jewels. Thank you. Thank you for the red card, Leo. Does that mean I'm how many does a red card mean I'm out of the game? Guys, check out the jewels. Click on that box, the gift box in the chat. You probably already have a bunch of free jewels. You can redeem jewels for free, and then you can gift them in the chat. Now, I can't pull it up because there's no integration between StreamYard and the gift boxes, the jewels. Shout out to Jules. But have fun. Have fun with the jewels, guys. Bruce G is in the chat. He says Obamacare tripled. Everything tripled. Everything tripled. Let's see. Who else do we got here? LVMH is paying a reported $150 million per season for 10 years. Now we have Tag Heuer clocks on the track and in the paddock. Yep, we've got Tag Heuer, we've got Tiffany trophies, we've got Moet, Hennessy, champagne or whatever it's called, Moet wine, Moet champagne. That's what we got. They ponied up. Tag Heuer, there's nothing going to happen with Tag Heuer. Tag Heuer does not have any momentum. Sorry. Don't buy Tag Heuer. That's my advice. Gatsby says Rolex used to pay $50 million a year. I think it was less. I think it was $35 million. But if you have good sources, I trust you. But I think it was more like $35 million. The dial is scratched and water damaged. Tropical dial. These are truly unique dials. Everyone is a piece unique. Hey, Kotsis just sent to Laughing Disco. Thank you for the Laughing Disco for 250 jewels. That's awesome. That's the equivalent of like a 2.5 cent super chat, which is pretty big. 2.5 cent American. That's it. Does anybody want to jump on? Does anybody want to jump on and shoot the shit? Let's see. What image can I put up? It's a good image. Well, you got this. Boom. What else is going on? Let me see. Is there anything interesting? Just the watch releases these days are just like independent this, Arnold and Son that. Awful releases. Stick with the crown, guys. Stick with the crown. A Tag Heuer ADs in the mall had salespeople trying to pull passersby into the store. Yeah, it's like that. If Tag Heuer could offer free samples, they'd be like the people outside of the people at Costco with the tray of free samples. No free samples. They can't drag people into the store. I've got a confession I can make on live stream auctions. You want to make the confession on a live stream auction, or do you want to make a confession about live stream auctions? Which one? Holy shit, we have 40 lurkers. Are there really 40 people lurking on the channel right now? Is that possible? That's more. That's higher ratings than any other live stream on YouTube. That's incredible. How do we get so many viewers? How did we get so many viewers? Okay, about live stream auction. You got a confession? Did you get suckered? You get suckered into buying a watch? Did you buy a watch? Did you accidentally swipe and buy a watch on a live stream auction? True confessions, guys. The link is pinned in the chat. I think it is, right? Is it pinned? Where the hell is it? Let's drop the link. Drop the link, OC. Okay, I'll drop it right here. Boom. If you want to, there it is. Maybe it was there all along. All right, you'll come on in a minute. Yeah, come on. I'll hang out. I'll hang out and wait for you. Let's check out. Let's buy some watches. Meanwhile, let's buy some watches. Where should we go to buy a few watches? Let's go. Oh, boom. European Watch Company. Let's check out some watches. European Watch Company. Here we go. Boom. Let's see. These are some new arrivals. Is there anything on the first line that I would consider buying? The answer is no. I'm not gonna buy any of these. Let's see. 6827 Datejust in yellow gold 19900. That's an interesting one if you're into that vintage. Ugh. Weird and ugly overseas. These are bad. These are the new releases. These are the new arrivals at European Watch Co. 5127 classic Calatrava, but this one has the curved crown, integrated crown guard. 27,500. Beautiful watch. Beautiful classic watch. What else do we got? Ugh! What's going on at European Watch Co? Oh my God, these are disgusting. Where are the real watches, guys? Where are the real watches? These are the watches that they're buying? Yikes. Yikes. There's nothing good here. There's nothing good. There's literally nothing good. Ugh. 7067 GMT tradition. Expensive. 5196. That is the predecessor to the 6196. White gold, silver dial, 28.9. That's a good looking watch. Very, very classic looking. Love it. God. F. Pajon. They got F. Pajon chronograph Rattrapante in platinum with the blue dial, $297,000. They got a bunch of Panerai. They have a bunch of, they're taking in a bunch of trades. Garbage trades. Not good at all. Not good. What up? Let's see what we have here. All the good ones are sort high to low. Really? Okay, let's do that. On the new arrivals, sort high to low. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's a little better. That's a little better, but come on. 3970, which is a classic Patek Philippe Perpetual calendar chronograph in yellow gold. 1.5 million. It's crazy. I say reach for the crown, guys. Reach for the crown. Hey, look at this. Doc Mick's in the chat. Doc Mick. Hello, OC and everyone. Good to see Doc Mick. He's a member of the channel. Go to all watches. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to all watches and sort high to low, because of course we can afford everything that's high to low, right? Patek. See, when I say like reach for the crown, reach for the cross, this is why. Rolex and Patek. Patek is the best. And look at this. We got F. Pajon, Repetition Souverain, minute repeater in stainless steel. 625,000, outrageously priced. Octa Reserve de Marche, brass movement, $600,000. That's crazy price. We got a couple of split second chronographs with the perpetual calendar. These are very similar to the one that Cars and Chrono got. He got a black dial 5004. Unboxed it on the channel. Let's see. Ooh, that's an ugly Nautilus. Ugly with those diamonds. The proportions are all off on that one. Got a crash. This isn't the best selection. Are people really paying these prices, guys? Are people paying these prices? I'm not paying these prices. I'm not paying these prices for any of this stuff. This is a nice watch, but this is a nice watch at like 75,000. Chronometre Souverain, or Souverain, as you might say in American English, black label platinum, 315,000. This is a cool watch. Even though it's asymmetrical, it's got the applied indices. It's a black label, baby. If you go black, you never go to blue. All right, EHL. Boom. Welcome to the show.
Is this where I come to make confessions about my participation in the live auctions?
This is, yes, you will be saved. If you're here for confession, we will save you.
Well, you wish you'd have intervened earlier and saved me some money, but yeah, and some heartache. But yeah, go ahead.
Tell us your story. Tell us your story, EH. Welcome to the channel, by the way. Your first appearance on the channel and on a panel, correct?
No, I was right after the announcement for Watches and Wonders. You and I got to spend some time discussing Rolex.
That's right.
After the announcement. Yeah, that was me. I might have been under a different name at that point, but I appreciate.
You're now under your new name.
Yes. And so, anyway, yeah, I purchased live auction got suckered into. I bought from. You were shaking your head already. From Vucom, and but
what happened? What happened? Okay, was it an impulse purchase? How did this happen?
I mean, I knew the value, and the disadvantages you have on a live auction, in my opinion, are one, you can't hold it, and this, that, and the other. You can't really see the condition, which I probably underrated that, but it's also you pay sales tax. For instance, if I go down to 47th Street and I go to one of the dealers there, because I'm from a different state in the South, I don't have to pay they can just ship it to me, and they can ship it to me, and I don't pay sales tax. Okay, so but on eBay you can't get out of paying the sales tax unless you're a dealer. I do
Right.
own my own business, but I don't know. I don't want to open myself up to other things by, applying for a resales
Yep.
tax. So
Yep.
anyway, okay. So I bought number one, I bought from him a 2021 Submariner, and I think I purchased it for like 11K, which was not bad. But they took like 10 days before, and they still hadn't even shipped it. So
Mm.
this is my opinion. They were just holding it just to wait till I did finally cancel it because, it sold for a low price. It was dollar
Mm.
store, and it was early in the day, early in the auction. It sold for a low price. They're like, oh, we'll just hold it till he gets frustrated and finally ask for a refund.
But how do you know the watch on which you're bidding is the watch that you actually end up with? I mean, is it's not like it's super regulated. Like, hey, they have
Well,
this watch in stock. It goes into a vault. eBay makes sure that nothing happens. And this is the exact watch with the exact serial number.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
exactly. Yeah, yeah, no, all that's true.
you're not handling the watch. It's not like the Phillips
Yeah.
auction where you're looking at the watch in person and looking at its condition. They could just literally like source any
Oh, yeah.
2011 whatever 2019 Submariner,
2021. It was 2021. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But
And
I guess they
so
showed the card, right? During the live stream, they showed the card and
they
the serial
do,
number.
and that's where they kind of leave them. They don't show the serial, but they try to hide the serial, although they slip up and show the serial, which is a
Right.
no-no. Um,
But you
but
but you were
they do show the card, I guess, and such.
but you had been wanting a Submariner.
Oh, yeah, I'd been wanting a Submariner because I wanted something with a glide lock. And so anyway, I bought that, but finally got frustrated to the point they still hadn't sent it. They were like, "Oh, it has to go through our authentication process," and I'm
Right.
kind of going back and forth with the person with their own authentication and I'm like, "Why are you not authenticating it before?" I'm asking some tough questions. I'm kind of being an a-hole, but why are
Mhm.
you not authenticating it before you auction it? Why are you not? Why is it not just going in a box, put a label on it, and shipping it out? And they're like, oh, we've got to get it ready and this and stuff. Like, well, auction it when you're ready. Don't. So
Right.
okay,
But
so I did
part but
that.
part but part of the eBay process is if it's an eBay live auction, anything over $2,000 has to go to
Has to go
eBay.
there. So yes.
Yeah.
So anyway, got to the point. Yeah, after 10 days, I'm like, look, just cancel it. You ain't sending it. So and what their little out on this is, oh, we found a mechanical problem with the watch, so we're canceling the sale. In this
Oh.
case, they didn't cancel it. They just held it till finally I canceled it. And then I bought another one from them. It was for my wife. I kind of got enticed on this. It was a 28 millimeter pink dial. Um, OP, and it was a 2001. I was going to get it for my wife for Christmas, and I'd held it and stuff. And the daggum thing quit running after 10 days, and so I just sent in the thing and asked through eBay and got a refund on it. That was my
Awesome.
dealings with it.
Have you learned your lesson yet?
Oh, I never will learn my lesson and stuff. So now I
You
have
are
had a
you
good experience with. There is a guy Tanner and Co. that sells. He's out of Houston. He's not
Yeah.
47th Street. I've had very good experiences with
He's
him.
a legitimate authorized dealer, Tanner and Co., right?
Now he's not an AD, but he somehow sources brand new. Like he's usually the first guy to auction, like the Land Dweller on live. He was the
So
first guy to.
He's not OC Tanner. This is a different guy, Tanner and Co.
No, Tanner and Co. He's out of
Got it.
Houston. He's a legit good guy, and I've had good experiences with Reem, who is on 47th Street. Yes, she's on 47th, and I've had good experiences with her.
Okay,
And
please don't buy
but
watches
I'm
without
done.
looking at
I'm
them in
done.
person.
I'm done. Yeah,
If
and so
if there's a watch that one of these guys has, and you really really are interested in it, which I would caution you to not be, but if you I'll go to New York and I'll look at it in person and I'll FaceTime it in person.
yeah.
But don't
Well, thank you
don't
for doing that.
I would, but don't buy watches sight unseen, guys. This is what they're doing is I'm not going to say it's a scam, but it's they're just printing money. They're getting cheap watches. You don't know what's going into those watches. You don't know the condition or if there's aftermarket parts. eBay's not going to do the most thorough job
They do not.
authenticating them.
They do not. No. I'll say this also though. It's not even just they're making quote sale. eBay, TikTok, TikTok Live is a new thing, whatnot. They're supplementing, they're paying these people to do these because they think the future is going to be these live auctions, meaning TikTok, eBay, corporate. They think that's the future, is that the way that this is the way people are going to buy in the future, is that
Yeah.
QVC, is the QVC thing. People get the impulse and like, okay, this is a great deal. I want it and stuff. They're not adding in the sales tax, the shipping and everything else involved. They're not holding the watch beforehand. They don't see the condition of it. And it, looks like it was shipped in a box of rocks. And so anyway, yeah, I agree with you and such, but, and I
Yeah.
appreciate the offer.
And the other thing
I
is that
needed to talk. I needed to talking to. I needed
Yeah.
a come to Jesus
a
moment.
little bit of tough love, come to Jesus
Yeah,
moment.
little
The other
tough love.
The other thing is that some of these very, very big influencers, they're taking advantage of their size to encourage, like, I think they're using their platform like, hey, bring your watches, your 50 junker watches, we'll mix them in with mine and then we'll offer them and then I'll pay you, whatever. Like, I think there's a risk that even the guy, even like Vucom or whoever these guys are, they're actually not the ones owning the stock. There's a bunch of guys who are just glomming off of the social media presence to get more
Well,
eyeballs on it.
Well, and I think, yeah, it's generating more foot traffic, I'm sure, for Vucom and some of the others. I will say this. I have sold some to one of the live auction people. I sold a Longines that I wasn't wearing, an Omega I was not wearing, another Omega I
Well,
was not wearing.
now I'm proud.
And so,
Yeah.
so yeah, and sold my a Speedmaster, a Seamaster, and a
We're on the right
Longines
track.
HydroQuest. And so, yeah, I was kind of, getting rid of things that didn't have a crown on them. And so, and believe it or not, and they sold really well. And I was happy for her to sell them for that. And then also it was good for me. I got a little scratch in my pocket to buy a Rolex in the future. So anyway.
Good. Now, what do you think? Now, so you're watching these 47th Street guys, these social media people. You're watching Moses. You're watching Vucom and Reem and the one with the diamond lady with the black hair. I forgot her name.
Carrie.
Carrie.
Wait.
Yeah,
You talking about the Godmother or?
Yeah, the Godmother.
Fat Manny. Yeah, yeah, all of them. Yeah, I watch them all. I'm addicted.
So yeah, you're high risk because you've already shown that you're susceptible to these kind of mental mind games. That they just don't listen. Don't buy. There's nothing that you need, and if you do need it, slow down and be methodical about getting it. Logan Hall says this is the longest 15-minute stream I've ever seen. Well, we're going. We're on minute 17. We're going a little bit past. That's okay. It's not actually a scam. It's a. I'm not going to read that.
But you tell them I needed therapy. I needed a little. Look, we as a community, we need to kind of intervene and have an intervention when necessary. And I needed the intervention.
Good. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if there's anything else happening. Let's see what's going on. Let me see if I can find that Uncle Manny clip because he is funny. He's got 2 channels. That's the thing here. Manny. Let me see. Okay, let me see what this one is. I apologize. I'm trying to look for something at the same time here. Jeez. All right. I can't find it. All right. Well, so what's up? What's up?
Can you mention your team again? That's going to be with you at Watches and Wonders.
My team that will be there at Watches and Wonders. Let's see. We're gonna have. The big team is going to include Nico Leonard, Britt Pierce. We're going to have Captain. We're going to have Red Shovel as part of our team this year. We're going to have Alex Wristwatch Holic. We're gonna have the Dubai Expat. We're gonna have Mr. Ghost. We're gonna have. Let's see who else. I'm not like pulling names out of a hat or anything.
That's a really good crew.
Anthony Barker. Anthony Barker is going to be with us. Theo from Theo and Harris.
Oh wow! Is he going to be able to get away from hunting? That seems to be all he wants to talk about is hunting.
Federico from Federico Talks Watches is coming with us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're gonna have a huge team. Philippe Dufour, Reshepi is part of the team. Simone Brett, Constant Chang. Who else? Waco? No, Waco's not. No. We do have Constant Chang though. He's part of it. Listen. If you want to be part, we have one slot left for the VIP package. One slot left for the executive experience. You know what the prices are. Don't make me repeat them. But if you want to join us,
where is this linked? I saw it somewhere. But I saw it before. Where? Tell me again where it's linked so I can look at it again.
Well, it's right now. It's invite only. Reach out to me privately on Instagram.
Okay, all right. I'll just DM you on Instagram.
Yeah, DM me on Instagram, and I'll give you all the wire instructions for your $25,000 deposit. And
it's same weekend as the Final Four for college basketball. And
is it really?
Yeah, it's not like my Auburn Tigers are going to be playing, but anyway, like they were 2 years ago. But anyway, all right. Well, I'll bug off, but thank you for your time. And
hey, thanks for jumping on. Thanks for sharing the story.
Appreciate
don't buy any more watches. Yeah, don't buy any more.
I appreciate you all do for watches and McDonald's.
All right, appreciate it. EHL, everybody. Thanks for jumping on. It's cool when somebody jumps on like that. The prices, the prices that for Jorn is akin to buying property with a negative market cap. You put your money on red and wait for the greater fool. Well, I mean, who's to say that this watch on the screen here might not be 750,000 in 2 years? You never know. That's right. Leo's reminding us 25,000 is an all-inclusive price, all-inclusive, but excluding travel and accommodations. That's right. Airfare and lodging is extra, and meals, and events. But everything else is it's an all-inclusive package. Other than that, holy, are there really 50 people? By the way, there's Davey Smalls in the chat. Davey, I saw a comment from Davey the other day. He said something like OC lumped me in with loose tooth and urinator. I can't remember exactly what the comment was. I don't know if I did that or not. If I did, you're not banned on the channel, right? So you're not banned. You're in the chat. So how can you be lumped in with them? Don't claim you're banned when you're not banned. Everyone's been unbanned, guys. Nah. If you're banned, you're banned for a reason. But I don't think Davey Smalls was ever banned. Were you? I don't know. What did you do to deserve to be banned? That's the question. If you were banned once before, what did you deserve to cause yourself to get banned? Let's see. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? I'm fine sitting here doing nothing for the next 9 minutes. Let's see. Are there any interesting? God, Christian, man. Christian is off his rocker. His videos are just getting weirder and weirder and weirder. Let's see if there's any actually watch-related content. I mean, they're finding good watch content is almost impossible on YouTube. You notice that? And that includes this channel, let's be honest. So this is barely watchable content. It's barely, I mean, it's not even watchable. Let me see here. Oh, there is something I wanted to bring up. I hope he doesn't get mad at me. Hold on a second here. Now this guy is his name is Rolex and Real Estate, and he's been on JJ's channel before with the Watch Hangout, and I want to share something with you. He did a 22-minute video. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Pull it up, OC. Pull it up. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Share. Hold on a second here. Boom. And now he did a video called, let me let it play here. Here's the title of the video up on the top left. Rolex King Midas warning, get out now. Now, listen, I'm going to drop the link for Rolex and watches. What's this guy's name? Landlords and Rolex, whatever the hell his name is. I've seen him on the Watch Hangout before. He like comes on like maybe once every 6 months. He'll do like a drive by, and he's like in his car like this, like he's in his car and he calls into the Watch Hangout. Here's a link to the panel. If this guy, Landlords and Rolexes, wants to jump on the channel, he's free to do so, and he can defend himself because he did this video. He did a 22-minute video entitled "The King Midas, Rolex King Midas warning, get out now." See, here it is on the screen. And let's see. I got to play this video for you. Theo had a new video where he was offended that he was offered interest-free financing when looking at a watch. Well, that's because he looks at the kind of brands where they offer 0% financing. So when you're looking at Gerald Charles watches, you're going to be offered 0% financing. You're going to be offered, free bottles of champagne, all kinds of stuff. We got Solvents in the chat. Jonathan Smith is in the chat. What's up, Jonathan Smith? Thank you for being here. Solvents is in the chat. I got Pasta in the chat. What's up, OC? He says OC. What's up, Pasta? And what else? Hot Watcher's in the chat. Hot Watcher, thank you for your generous donation to the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. How about we vote AP out and Vacheron in as an approved brand? No, we're not doing that tonight. Not tonight. We will be doing a mid-year review coming up in just, I think, next week, where at the midpoint of the year, we will be potentially tossing AP out and putting Vacheron in. But that's what you guys as the watch community will decide. That I will not. All right, let's listen. This guy's his channel is Landlords and Rolexes, and he did a video about the King Midas. Let's hear what he has to say.
You heard it. You heard me. You heard what I said. If you won't, everybody knows for a long time, I've been the biggest cheerleader of the Rolex King Midas, right? Rolex King Midas. I want a Rolex.
Hey, I've got a King Midas. Awesome. Another fan of the King Midas. By the way, is it legal to drive and shoot a video at the same time? I mean, like, I get like there's a lot of people who, have a camera running and they're talking while they're driving, but have you ever seen anybody like look down at a camera in his lap? I mean, where's the camera in this shot? Maybe that's not a question I want to answer. Like, but where is the camera right now? And why is he looking down into his lap while driving? I don't think that this is not a flattering shot, by the way. This is not a super flattering shot. But shout out to Landlords and Rolexes on YouTube. Got a YouTube channel.
King Midas, Rolex King Midas. I've been since my chase, I've been behind a couple. I found 4315. I found the three, I forget the three.
3580. 4315 is like the third generation. He's referring to the 3580.
4315. I found the three, I forget the three series, a Chilean
3580.
series, and the 9630s, right? Which
Okay, so he knows the 9630. That was the first one that came out.
is
All right, so
my-
he knows his King Midas. He's actually a fan of the watch, and from what it sounds like, he's been hunting to get one.
The one I like is the 9630. That's my favorite. And that is the one I was after. And, came this close to getting
This
a super
close,
clean
this
example with actually the original papers, without the box, without the original box.
The box is almost impossible. The urn is almost impossible. That's why I have here the urn. This was the urn, which was given to me. I usually don't accept gifts, but this is one of the rare times I accepted a gift from Maldives, who had this commissioned and hand painted for me. Thank you very much, Maldives. I keep that on my desk here in OC Studio. But yeah, so he found an example with original papers. That's good. It's hard to find original papers. The box you're almost never going to find. A lot of them are disintegrated. They weren't super high quality urns.
Just the original papers. For those that don't know, the original box is actually comes with an outer box and an inner box. A lot of people don't know that.
Yep.
It comes with the inner box is an urn. It's like a red and black urn.
Yep.
And then the outer box is a white cardboard box. A lot of people don't know that. They think it's just the red urn. But no, the original King Midas full set, actually complete set, comes with two boxes. Anyway, so I turned down a lot of pieces. Oh, I don't have all the boxes. Oh, it doesn't have the paperwork, this and that, this and that.
By the way, he's rocking what looks like a Rolex Day-Date. So he's got good taste. I don't know what the dial is, but listen, if he's rocking a Rolex Day-Date, that's pretty good. That's pretty, I mean, look at that. That's the way the Rolex Day-Date looks on the wrist. Pretty incredible. Let's keep going.
And I would thought, I can get it another day. I can get it another day. I can get it another day, right? Never really pulling the trigger. Like I said, those that follow me know that I came this close to one. I was
this close.
I was on eBay.
Hold on a second.
One I would.
It looks like he has a rose gold Day-Date with a diamond dial, but unfortunately, it looks like the RBR, which is the brilliant cut diamonds. It's not the TBR, which is the trapeze cut invisible set diamonds. I may be wrong. If someone knows Landlords and Rolexes personally, wants to reach out to him, have him jump on the channel, he can explain. But I think he's wearing the RBR, which is RBR is kind of like the undesirable one.
I was on eBay. Yeah, and
eBay. Another auction, guys. This is the night of auctions. EHL, close your ears.
It was my first time in eBay. I didn't know exactly how eBay worked, so I was bidding, and it got up to 15,300, and I was going back and forth with somebody.
That's it. 15,300. That's it. 1.15. Cheap.
I got up to 15,300, and I was going back and forth with somebody. Bam, bam, $100, $100, and then at the last second, when the counter went to zero, his went to 15.4 or whatever. So I later found out, so I lost that bid, and he got that beautiful
You
King
can set a maximum bid, so it bids automatically for you. So like you can say, listen, set a maximum bid of 20,000. I'm not trying to encourage you guys to go to auctions, but you can set a maximum bid. So if that guy bids anything, you bid again instantly, instantaneously.
Midas watch with papers, without the box, but with papers, for $15,400. And
Did he say what year that was? I wonder what year that was, because I know when I got my King Midas, you couldn't find something for $15,000. I mean, it's cheap.
I later on found out that you could, set numbers on the auction where it'll keep bidding for you until the number you set hits.
There you go. Maximum bid. Okay, cool. I skimmed through this the first time. I didn't watch the whole thing, so that's why. But good. I'm glad that he now knows that.
I didn't know that, so I guess he sniped me at the last second, right? But
He sniped the watch out from under you.
Anyway, I'm back in New York. As you can see, and it's watch season. So
He's a New York guy. This guy's a New York guy. Okay, cool.
I'm here for watch season in New York. New York does watch season like no other city. So there's a lot of shows. There's a lot of get-togethers.
He's probably referring to last weekend when we had the Sotheby's, Christie's, and Phillips auctions. We had a bunch of get-togethers going on at that time.
There's a lot of auctions. There's a lot of watch auctions. So I go to a lot of the auctions. I go to a lot of the get-togethers. I go to a lot of the parties. So
I wish I would have seen you there. I have not had the privilege of meeting Landlord and Rolexes at any of these events. Maybe, if he's in New York, I probably bumped into him a gazillion times. I'm always at these things.
I get an email. Hey, Prophet, there's an auction coming up. And
Hey, Prophet, is that his name? Prophet? Is it Pontiff? There's a Pontiff and a Prophet. How come I don't have a cool nickname like that? Prophet. I'm Prophet.
So I get an email. Hey, Prophet, there's an auction coming up, and a watch that you've been looking for is going to be on the auction. So, right, of course,
Boy, this is really going to go on for 22 minutes. Really? Come on. Speed it up. Bruce G's in the chat. Where's Boston Collector? Boston Collector is around. Talk to Boston Collector today. Hold on. Let's see. This guy is a slumlord. I take issue with that. I am not a slumlord. I take offense to that. But thank you, Davey Smalls. I wonder if it's profit or profit. I don't know. It's profit. Thank you. Oh, good. See, Solvents was asking, is it profit or profit? And Davey Small says it's profit. Okay, that clears it up. MJ, by the way, is a huge fan of landlords and Rolexes. He is a subscriber to this channel. He thinks he's one of the top landlord guys on YouTube. As you can tell by the presentation here, he's wonder what kind of car this is. Is it a Mercedes? Guys, let's guess. Does the landlord drive a Mercedes? Does he drive a Dodge Challenger? Let me see. Could be a Mercedes. I'm not quite sure. We'll see. I'll try to look more carefully. Video finishing in 5 minutes. How is it going to be in 5 minutes? The guy shot a 22-minute video and on the King Midas. Let's get to the point.
I'm on the next thing smoking, right? Well, to be fair, to be completely transparent.
This guy's smoking? Oh boy. That's not healthy.
Smoking, right? I'm on the next thing smoking. Well, to be fair, to be completely transparent, I didn't only come for watch season. I also Went to see the Knicks. I went to see the Knicks.
Oh,
yeah,
that's cool.
I went to see the Knicks. Hold
Nothing
on a
wrong with that.
second. Just normal sounds of the of New York. Yeah, you always hear sirens passing by. So anyway, I went to see the Knicks.
Boop,
I was
boop.
at game
Get out of the
three,
street.
Game
Boop,
three.
boop.
Game three. Shout out the Knicks. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. It's
Knicks
gonna
in
be,
5.
yeah, it's not over yet, and then we're gonna take it. So yeah, definitely the Knicks are due. This is our year. This is our year. So anyway, I got a funny little story about that. So I called my buddy, right? And I tell
Okay, I'm gonna bypass this. Looks like we're gonna talk about the Knicks. Again, I haven't really seen this whole thing. Okay.
let's get back to the story. So I just got out of an auction. Yes, I was here. I went to an auction today. And guess what they had? The Rolex King Midas, right? The
Yes.
Rolex King Midas. So yellow gold. I went and inspected it a couple of days ago. It was in great condition, had some scratches on it, whatever, but you know, that's to be expected. It was circa 1972. No inner box,
Yep.
no outer box.
I saw the same watch. It was lot 10 in the Sotheby's auction. Sotheby's auction was on what day was it? I can't remember. Was it Sotheby's or Christie's? But it was lot number 10. I remember that.
Box. Yeah, and they had the estimate on the watch. They had the estimate from 18,000 to 24,000 USD, right? And which is absolutely fair. You know, when I started chasing that watch, it was about $8,000. And I knew it was a buy. I knew it was super undervalued. And
Now, I am a fan of the Rolex King Midas, and I also thought it was a buy, and I purchased one in 2021. I'm pretty sure it was 2021. And I always knew that it was rare and special and that it would go up in value. And I know it's a polarizing design. Some people like it, some people don't like it. Some people just hate the look of it. A lot of people don't like the look of those 70s and 80s Piaget and like the gold bracelet style watches. I get it. For me, I liked the story and I liked the fact that it was kind of quirky and it was a Rolex. So, and I knew that they were numbered and limited and very undervalued.
And I knew it was a buy. I knew it was super undervalued. And I knew that watch was a buy at $8,000. It made no sense. I knew that watch.
He had the opportunity to buy a King Midas at $8,000. Crazy.
Cost more than that, right? Just because of the way.
When they came out brand new, I think they were 5,000 in 1969 or whenever it was. It was in the mid to late 60s. They came out, and the one he's talking about is 1972. They made them up until like 1974 with the full gold bracelet.
The sheer weight of it, the provenance,
the provenance. Yeah, the transcript says provenance, so they know what he was trying to say, but he said provenance.
Just because of the weight, the sheer weight of it, the provenance, the limitedness of it.
Limitedness. The limitedness. The provenance and the limitedness.
Made 1,000 pieces, so on and so forth, right? So I chased it. My mistake was I wanted the perfect example, and
I have pretty much a perfect. My example is as close to a perfect example as you can get. As a matter of fact, it was recently evaluated by Phillips. Shout out to Donald Kim at Phillips, who evaluated it, and he gave it a pretty glorious rating. It was rated as fine. You know, it's not mint, obviously, because it's a 55-year-old watch or whatever. But it was rated as fine with natural wear, which is like one of the highest ratings that you could give a watch. unpolished, pristine condition.
You know, so I started cheerleading it. I was the only cheerleader of the Rolex King Midas for years, right? Hold on a second.
Okay, I don't know how long you've been on talking about the King Midas, but it sounds like you've been around way longer than I have. Because if you had the opportunity to buy a King Midas at $8,000 and $15,000, it probably around 2018, 2019, or maybe even before that. What's happening here? What's happening? What just happened? What is going on? Okay. Shout out to Poland Spring water.
Midas for years, right? Hold on a second.
Did he just like almost have a heart attack? Let's back it up here. He's like, hold on a second. He probably was like, he's the
All right, sorry about that. All right, sorry about that. So anyway,
That's
I
gonna
was
give me
the
a heart
only
attack.
one screaming. So anyway, all right, sorry about that. All right, sorry about that. So anyway, I was the only one screaming the Rolex King Midas for years. Nobody liked it.
Nobody liked
He's
it. The only
all the watch
person.
shows I go on, you know, the watch events I go to, whatever. Nobody was crazy about it, right?
He probably ate all 6 fried apple pies. Hey, Mathis made it through 5.5. You know, it took 5. It took 5. It took 5 to knock out Mathis. Yeah, this guy probably did 6, all 6. We got Van Lux in the chat. What's up, Van Lux? Brody, Prominence, and Limited, my favorite thrift store. Thank you. He burped up a lung. Heart and the only thing that's left in this is him like having like eating a cheeseburger or like 2 slices of pizza while he was I told the story, Matt. You've been outed. I told everybody that you were hospitalized for the doctors had no direct link between the fried apple pie and your medical condition, whatever it was. So, got Dingo Dave in the chat from Australia. What's up, Dingo Dave? See you in the chat. I think I already said hi to Bruce G. All right, back to the action. We're watching the Landlords and Gold Rolexes channel on YouTube, and this is your star of the channel, Prophet, or whatever his name is. Check it out.
Nobody was crazy. I was the only one screaming, "Hey, yeah, I want to have
the only
Rolex
one.
King Midas in my collection." Nobody wanted it.
Nobody.
Same like the rainbow. I remember the rainbow being in the window and them not. But now, you know, forget about it. Rainbow is
the Rainbow Daytona. I think he's referring to the Rolex Rainbow Daytona. So he was the one. Nobody else saw the value of the Rolex Daytona, the Rainbow Daytona, except for Landlords and Rolexes. He's way ahead of his time.
Is where it is. And the King Midas. So here we go.
All right, here we go. 9 minutes into the video.
They got it valued at about $18,000 to $24,000. Okay. So
Let's go.
I know going into this.
And that's a picture from the auction catalog. Correct. All right. I have that picture myself.
It's going to go for more than that, right?
Yeah, it's going to go for way more.
I know that. Due to where price is, and due to me being the in front of the cheerleading squad, cheering it on. So now a lot of people have opened their eyes to this watch, right?
That's right. I don't disagree.
So here we go. Now everybody knows what it is. I've spoke to collectors that they've never even heard of the King Midas. But anyway,
True. Thank you. Thank you for pumping it up. Thank you for pumping up the Rolex King Midas. This guy single-handedly transformed the market. He's like a one-man 1916 company. He's a market maker. He made the market for the King Midas. And listen, I appreciate it because I'm an owner. I've got it. So I said, I think I was on a stream with Diego like about 4 or 5 months ago, and we predicted that the Rolex King Midas, they were in the $40,000 to $50,000 range, were moving up to the $75,000, $80,000 range. We said that. Nobody was listening.
Past that. So I get to the auction.
All right. Auction time.
I meet my the person that's been assigned to me.
Salesperson. Yeah.
We go, hey, how you doing? They have breakfast out, whatever. I have my breakfast, do a thing, coffee, they have mineral waters,
breakfast.
They got bagels.
Yeah. He
nice
had
setup, right?
Yeah. Okay. Back up a second. They had breakfast laid out and he had coffee and mineral water. I think the guy had hash browns. He probably had bacon. He probably had like 7 strips of bacon, big fucking heaping pile of hash browns, maybe like a cheddar cheese omelet, maybe some sausage, 3 or 4 sausage links, a couple of bagels loaded with cream cheese, lox, the whole thing. I had mineral water. Get the fuck out of here.
We go, hey, how you doing? They have breakfast out, whatever. I have my breakfast, do a thing, coffee, they have mineral waters, they got bagels.
Mineral waters, my ass.
They got a nice little setup, right? Boom. So I get my paddle. You got to get your paddle. I'll show you a picture of my paddle. Check it out. Yeah. All right. So that's my paddle.
Christie's. It was Christie's. The Christie's auction. It was lot number 10. Lot 10 was the King Midas.
I get my paddle. The paddle didn't have an 8 in it, so I could or didn't like add up to an 8 or whatever. So I didn't like that too much. But anyway, I moved on. So anyway, mine's was lot number 10. The Rolex Yellow Gold King Midas was lot number 10. And to speed it up a little bit. So we go.
Yeah, so we're going to speed up the story just a little bit.
To get to the bottom of this, the freaking watch, I was prepared to pay. I'll be honest with you. I was prepared to pay.
I'm going to be totally. What do you think he was prepared to pay? What do you think? If this guy had a chance. I'm stopping it right now. I actually don't remember what he said. I don't know if I watched this part or not. In the past, he had an opportunity to pay $8,000 for the Rolex King Midas. It slipped through his hands. He couldn't do it. He could have bought one for $15,400, but he wasn't fast enough in the auction, and another one slipped through his fingers. So what do you think? He had a chance to buy it at $8,000 back in the day. He loves this watch. What do you think he was willing to pay now in 2026 for the Rolex King Midas? This is a 9630. It's a limited numbered edition. What do you think? Let's see.
I'll be honest with you.
I'll be honest. I was prepared to go all the way up to 19,000. I don't know. Let's see.
Watch, I was prepared to pay. I'll be honest with you. I was prepared to pay.
He doesn't know. He can't remember. Man, is he just making this up? I mean, this guy in an auction environment, maybe he would have been prepared to pay, like, the moon. The moon could have been the limit. Who
Can
knows?
watch. I was prepared to pay. I'll be honest with you. I was prepared to pay.
Spit it out. Spit it out, landlord. Spit it out.
50, 60 grand, right?
Whoa.
Maximum.
Oh, you were going to pay 50 or 60 grand?
60 grand, right? Maximum.
I hear you.
All in maybe 70, right?
Wow. 70,000? He was going to pay 70,000 all in. Now, all in means inclusive. It's hard to calculate. It means inclusive of buyer's premium. So you have to back out of that 27%. Okay, so if you're backing out 27% from 70, that means your hammer price is going to be like 55,000, right? Because you're going to 55,000 plus 27%. So it's like you said, you do the calculations. Okay, listen, I can't pay a penny more than 57,000 if I want to be all in at 70. That's a big number.
50, 60 grand, right? Maximum. All in maybe 70, right?
Wow. It's going up and up and up.
Listen to me. The freaking watch, it was a battle. It was me and this guy. There was another guy. It was a few guys.
There was this guy, that guy, the other guy. There was a guy over here. There was a guy over there. This guy over here was battling with me, and I was battling this guy over there. There was another guy, this guy, a few guys.
It was a battle. It was me and this guy. There was another guy. It was a few guys. Guys on the phone. Guys on the internet. Listen, the watch, the hammer price went for $101,600.
Now he was, keep in mind, he was there. He was there at the auction, physically at the auction in person. And he was there with his paddle bidding. And he doesn't remember what the actual hammer price is. Because you and I were watching the auction live. And we know what the actual hammer price was. The hammer price was 80,000. It wasn't that far off. The all-in price was 101,600, but that wasn't the hammer price. He was there. He doesn't even remember what the hammer price was.
$101,600. $101,600. $101,600.
What was that again? I didn't quite hear. Now, here is the Christie's. Here's the site. I can show you. Okay. This is the price realized 101,000. This includes the 27%. The hammer price was $80,000. Hammer price was 80,000, and then you add 27%, and it comes to whatever their premium is, 27.5, whatever. And it comes out to 101. Then you add local sales tax, and that's your price. Is it a lot of money? Yeah, but we've been saying for the last 6-7 months, King Midas was going up. I've been saying it. Diego, a lot of people have been saying, listen, people know that I have the King Midas, and they send me these reports like, hey, what used to be 40,000, now they're going for 50. Now they're going for 60. Now they're going for 75. Now this one was a high hammer, sold for 80,000. They're going to be 100,000 soon. But the point is, it didn't sell for 101. It sold for 80, and then you add the fees on top. Okay, here we go.
Went for 101 $101,600.
How much?
$101,600.
What? How much?
$101,600.
Can you repeat that again?
$101,600.
Come
A
again?
Rolex King Midas 1972 went for $101,600.
Oh, really?
Plus, don't forget, like if you never been to an auction, you don't know how it works, right? The hammer price, pat, pat, pat. So, like in the movies, $101,600. Plus, the auction house has a 27% buyer's premium on top of the price that you
Wrong.
agreed to pay, right? So on $101,600, the buyer's premium is $27,432. Okay, so add it.
He's calculating it all wrong. It's 101 inclusive. That's the buyer's premium has already been added to that. I don't know. He was there. He was supposedly there bidding. I don't get it. Why is he? I mean, listen. If he wants to tell people that it sold, that it hammered for 100,000, and that the all-in price is 140,000, hey, that's all good for me. That's good. It just inflates the value of the Rolex King Midas. I'm all for inflated, high, super high, appreciating prices of Rolex King Midas. But, you got to be accurate. You can't just make the numbers up. Right?
Another almost 28,000 to the 101 you already paid, right? What'd you get? $129,032.
100 guys, Rolex King Midases go for 129,000. You heard it here from Gold Landlords and Rolex, the YouTube channel. Jen G's in the chat. What's up, Jen G? Nice to see you. Who decides the estimates? The estimates, they typically do them low because it looks really bad for them if they do high estimates and they struggle to meet the lower end of the estimates. OC, was he even there? Was he even there? I don't know. It sounds like he's not even there because he is having a hard time remembering what the actual hammer price. And the guy was physically there. Buckley's in the chat. He says he's driving a Dodge Caravan. I want gold landlords and Rolexes, or landlords and gold Rolex, or whatever his name is, to be driving a Mercedes. I want him to be in a Mercedes. Please tell me it's a Mercedes, like a S-Class. I don't want him driving a Dodge Caravan. That's disappointing, Buckley. Disappointing. By the way, upvote the live stream. If you're watching right now, upvote the live stream. This is, by the way, screenshots are free. If you know this guy, I've seen him on the Watch Hangout JJ's YouTube channel in the past. I saw him pop up. He usually pops on like once every 6 or 8 months, once in a while. So I've heard of the name. His name is Prophet. He's the Prophet. He's the Prophet Landlord, and his channel is called Landlords and Gold Rolexes, or Landlords and Rolexes, and something like that. I'll drop the link as soon as towards the end of the stream. Let's keep going. Let's find out what's his point. What's your point?
$129,032. But wait, it's not finished yet. You still got tax to pay. And depending on what state you collected in, this is New York City, you got 8.875% tax. That's another $11,451.59.
It's another $11,000. Another $11,000 on top of the $129,000. So you're looking at $142,000
for a grand total of $140,483.59.
Okay, so his point. So he had a chance to buy a King Midas for $8,000 and $15,000, and he just saw it go for $140,000. Okay.
$141,000. You tell me for $141 in what world? In what world Does $141,000 make sense for a King Midas?
It's a limited, rare, precious metal watch with extremely. It's an iconic reference, designed by Gerald Genta. There are very few available. I mean, if you can charge 600,000 for an F Peugeot and people buy it at auction, there's one F Peugeot went for 13 million or sort of 11.6 million. Then it certainly makes perfect sense for a Rolex King Midas to go for 141,000. What's to stop it from being worth 300,000 or 500,000? Listen, I get it. It sucks. I remember looking at the F Peugeot Chronometre Bleu 2 years ago, 75,000. I was on a call with Boston Collector. A couple other people said, "Hey, should we go in and just buy this thing?" Nah. 75,000 is a lot of money. You know what? It's 175,000 now. That was 2 years ago. This shit happens. You know, the watch market is crazy. There's people flooding in to the watch auction scene, the watch auction marketplace, that are coming from art auctions. Okay. And so 141,000 for a Rolex King Midas to them looks cheap compared to a $5 million piece of artwork or a $25 million piece of artwork. They're like, wait a minute. You can buy like a piece of art, a piece of jewelry from an iconic designer that's a limit. There's only 1,000 pieces were ever made for only 141,000. I'm used to buying artwork for 10 million a pop. This is cheap. Don't have a heart attack, landlord.
$1,000 makes sense for a King Midas.
Makes perfect sense. Could be 250. Could be 250 next year.
That makes no sense. That made no sense at all. Like that guy, whoever bought that watch, whenever he decides to get out of it or has to get out of it or whatever, is going to take a huge haircut. He's going to get.
Why would he want to get out of it? Why would he want to get out of it? Maybe he wants to keep it for 10 years and it'll be worth $1 million. Right? That's right. It's 2.7 million out the door. That's right. When you add you add this tax and the other tax and the premium and the fees and the commission. Leo, it makes perfect sense in OC's way. That's right. This watch is $1 million watch. It's $1 million watch. Guys, you heard it here first. The Rolex King Midas is $1 million watch. Your chances of getting it for only 141,000, those days are gone. Vimal says the art auction consultants, and this is true, this is what's happening, have pivoted to watches. There's a reason why F. Peugeot, Voutilainen, Reshep, Simone Brett, etc. are marketed as art. That's right, because they're bringing all those guys in and getting them acclimated with the watch world and positioning each thing as like super rare and it's art on the wrist, it's horology, blah, blah, blah. Good point of them all. Let's keep going. Guys, there's 49 people watching on a Tuesday night. Upvote the live stream. Jump on the panel. Somehow. I'll drop the link. I like this. I like this guy. I've seen him before, streaming from his car, usually. I mean, again, all that's left to complete the picture is like fucking a burger and fries or like 2 slices of pizza. That'd be funny. All right, let's keep going.
The fade is going to take a huge haircut. He's going to get a fade,
no, he's not.
A skin fade. $141,000 for a King Midas. I mean, talk about a bubble watch. That is a freaking bubble watch. Look, I understand.
What the fuck's he? The bubble watches. I mean, you could argue that there are a couple of Pateks that are bubble watches, but even those aren't bubbles. FP Journe, is that a bubble? I mean, there's a greater chance that FP Journe is a bubble than the Rolex King Midas, which has been around for decades and decades and has struggled to be recognized. Of course, now people are going to look at it and go, wow, that watch is designed by Gerald Genta. It's iconic. It's made of full gold. The price of gold is sky high. They've made these in very limited numbers. They're highly desirable. I mean, there's nothing to stop that watch from being worth $1 million a piece.
Talk about a bubble watch. That is a freaking bubble watch. Look,
Shout out to Bubba Watson, by the way. That's a freaking Bubba Watson, is what he's trying to say.
Talk about a bubble watch. That is a freaking bubble watch. Look, I understand the prominence of it.
Brody and I think alike.
I understand the
Bubba Watson.
The limitness of it, the scarcity of it. I was the one, screaming to the world.
He was the one when nobody else even knew what the King Midas was. The landlord was telling you the King Midas, the King Midas, the King Midas. I was the only one. I told you about the limitedness. I told you about the provenance. I told you about the scarcity.
The limitness of it, the scarcity of it. I was the one, screaming.
I was
to the
one,
world.
the
about
provenance,
it.
the provenance.
$141,000, no way, man. At that price,
yes
point,
way. That's
there's
cheap.
so many better watches that you can buy at that price point, man.
You had a chance to buy it at $8,000 and you balked. $8,000, and you still don't own it. You still don't own it.
I mean, Rolex has so many better examples at that price point.
What? Name one. Name one.
That watch does not justify that price point anymore. At $8,000, $9,000, $10,000, it was a steal.
Yeah, yes. It was a steal. You could have had it. Tell me another vintage Rolex other than you can't even find Daytonas for that cheap anymore. Daytonas, all the good ones are 300, 400, 500,000.
Yes, it was definitely a steal. $15,000, sure. $20,000, yes, it's still a steal, right? That's why the auction house.
This is a guy who 5 minutes ago said he was prepared to pay $70,000 for one. Okay, so he knows what it's worth. He knows how awesome these watches are. He knows that getting it for $70,000 would have been a steal. He said he was prepared. $50,000, $60,000, maybe even $70,000. He knows they've gone up in value. They're only gonna go up.
Had listed it, priced it, it's going to go for roughly $18,000 to $24,000.
Those are bullshit estimates. He doesn't actually think they're going to go for 18 to 24, does he? The lot was never going to go for 18 to 24,000. He knows that. Come on.
Whatever. Because that's really what it's worth.
Are you out of your mind?
Is the bubble price.
He actually thought that the estimate of 18,000 to 24,000 was the market price for a first edition Rolex King Midas. Get the fuck out of here. He's been watching the prices go up year after year after year from 20 to 30 to 40 to 50 to 60. That's why he went into this auction prepared to spend $70,000 because he knew it was going up. And he got beat by a guy that paid 80. He was prepared to go to 70. He got beat by a guy who paid 80.
Anything else is the bubble price. Look at
the
this
bubble
watch.
Price.
Look at this watch right here. Rose gold, day date, president, beautiful.
He got it's the RBR. The RBR is hideous. Is that factory? I mean, I hope it's factory, but that's the RBR. Terrible watch. No offense. I mean, the day date is an incredible watch, but he got the diamond baguettes. Nice, but he got the RBR bezel. Ugh. RBR sucks. Sorry, got to call it the way I see it.
Diamond dial, diamond bezel, beautiful looking, fantastic. As a matter of fact, I was complimented several times at the auction by the workers at the auction. The girls on the phone, the girls walking around, everyone on the floor, everyone.
All like, the girls. Yeah, the girls on the floor, the girls on the phone. the girls at the coffee place, the girls here, the girls there, all liked it.
The girls on the phone, the girls walking around, everyone on the floor, everybody was like, wow,
Girls.
that's
All
such
the
a beautiful
girls
watch.
liked it.
Such a beautiful watch.
Isn't that a
It looks
clue?
great under the light because they had LEDs and all
The
that. It looks great under the
blue.
light. Such a beautiful watch. And this watch here is now currently it's about
Oh my God. What is RBR? RBR is the extension on the end of the reference number. So it's like it would be like 228 235 RBR. That means brilliant cut diamonds on the bezel. And then they have another version which would be like 228 235 TBR, and that would be the trapeze cut invisible set diamond bezels. Those are the really, really expensive ones. By the way, as an aside, I just want to say that the diamond market is changing very, very quickly. And almost everybody watching the stream grew up with natural diamonds. And the allure of what it meant to buy, wear, and gift jewelry made with natural diamonds to someone. Unfortunately, what has happened, well, fortunately or unfortunately, what has happened with the invention and the advent of laboratory grown diamonds has led to an irreversible and I think transformative change in the diamond industry. And I think what you will see probably in the next 5 years is that natural diamonds will no longer be a thing. You know, so the value that people will associate with natural diamonds will no longer exist. I've never seen an industry that's about to be transformed as abruptly as what we're about to see with natural diamonds, but it's been happening for the past 2 or 3 or 4 years, and it's going to accelerate. And you heard, I mean, as you heard from Landlord, he was the first person to tell you about the Rolex King Midas, the only person. Nobody else was talking about it. I will now tell you that natural diamonds, as much as I love them, the industry will evaporate. I don't want it to, but that's just what's the creation, the invention of laboratory grown diamonds will, over the next generation or sooner, make the concept of the concept of value associated with natural diamonds obsolete. People a couple of generations from now will wonder, they'll be like, why did you pay $50,000 for a tiny little rock like that? They will not understand it because they will be living in a time where diamonds are produced in mass at scale in a laboratory that are chemically identical to natural grown diamonds. What does this mean? It means be very, very careful buying natural grown diamonds. And be careful buying watches with natural grown diamonds because, like, I don't know, they may not be worth as much as you think. The premium associated with natural grown diamonds may not be there. It's sad, but that's the way it is. I'm shocked that the girls at the auction complimented him on his watch. I've never seen those ladies. Yeah, they're being super nice. They're flirting with everybody. They want to get you to, they're loading you up with the champagne and mimosas before the auction. Fake scarcity was always the game plan with natural diamonds. And thank you, Leo. And then we got John D in the chat. What's up, John D? There's still a space where old values see the precious natural diamond as representing something special, new internet money sluts go for laboratory grown diamonds. I understand what you're saying, John D, but I think we're seeing a transformation in that market that is inevitable. It's inevitable that that natural diamonds are going to be, the market is just going to shrink down to a shred, and they're going to be supplanted by laboratory diamonds. Not what I want to have happen. It's just I think it's absolutely inevitable. It's like Kodak. I mean, it's like Kodak and Sears. De Beers is going the way of Kodak and Sears. It's just gonna happen, and I think it's gonna happen faster than anybody has ever thought would happen. I got PG in the chat. What's up, PG? Good to see you. We got 40 people still watching. It's pretty good. We'll try to get to the rest of we'll get through the rest of this video, and then we'll call it a night. We're watching Landlords and Rolexes, the channel, and he did a video about the Rolex King Midas.
$82,000 plus tax. New York City, about $7,000 in tax, $7,300 in tax, whatever. So you get 88,800 or something like that. So it's the 8 watch. This is the 8 watch.
It's an ugly. RBR sucks. Sorry.
So for $89,000, you can get this. And you'll have change, a lot of change left over from $141,000.
That's not whose version of the day date is better. Okay. His or mine? Come on. Smooth bezel, platinum, ice blue dial, no diamonds. I actually wouldn't mind it with diamond baguettes indices. I think it would look cool. I'll put my data up against yours, landlord.
And you'll have change, a lot of change left over from $141,000. And this is a much better watch than the King Midas. Look, I even had it on my wrist. This is a
thing is atrocious. It's atrocious. That doesn't even it doesn't even look like a real dial. I mean, is that factory? Landlord, is that factory? Be honest. Is that factory? I have my concerns.
Better watch than the King Midas. Look, I even had it on my wrist. Take a look.
King Midas looks 10 times better, 50 times better, 1,000 times better than the data that you're wearing.
So I know exactly what I'm talking about. This is people say, oh, but Prophet, that watch is super heavy. That watch is super heavy.
I've got it upstairs. I've got my King Midas. It's the Rolex King Midas is, I get it's an acquired taste, but he loves the watch. He knows it's an awesome watch. He's just upset that he didn't get it when it was cheaper. Every single one of us has a story about the watch that got away. I could have bought the Nautilus. It was sitting in the case. There were every Nautilus was there, 20% off. Every Royal Oak was sitting in the case. They were begging people to take them for $17,000. We all know that. We know that. Everybody has a story about the watch that got away.
This is a heavier watch.
That's bullshit. Fuck. That's a modern Rolex. It's not going to be worth anywhere near what a Rolex King Midas is worth.
I had it on my wrist when I was wearing this. Take another look. So I'm telling you, this is a heavier watch. That watch is about anywhere from 185, right? 186, 187, 100.
What is he talking about? Is he talking about grams now? The weight of it?
From 185, right? 186, 187, 188 grams of gold, right? 18 karat gold. So
I think it's over 200 grams of gold. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I think mine weighs more than that.
188 grams of gold, whatever. I mean,
We're gonna get a melt. Are we gonna break it into a melt value now, or we're gonna take a Rolex King Midas from 1972, and we're gonna value it based on gold melt values of the day?
to do the math, roughly how many like ounces is that? Like Troy ounces?
Who gives a
Maybe
fuck?
6.5, something like that, 7 even. So today gold closed at about what, $4,200?
Whatever, it doesn't matter. $25,000 worth of gold. Who cares?
You do the math. 42 times 6. Where are you?
He was prepared to pay $70,000 for the watch. Why is he doing a calculation based on gold melt value?
Calculator here. Let's see where we at. 42. Let's even say times 7. Times 7. 29,400. So you got
Then why was he going to pay $70,000 if he thinks it's worth $29,400?
about 29,000.
What about the melt value of the date that you have on your wrist? Come on.
Let's even up it. Let's say you got $30,000 worth of gold. So you're telling me you got over $110,000 in that movement? Come on, man. You got to be.
What the fuck's he talking about? Landlord. You're not paying $100,000 for the movement, you fucking idiot. When someone pays $17 million for a Daytona, are they paying $16.7 million for the movement? They're paying for the rarity. They're paying for the provenance. The provenance. Come on, he's upset. He's really butthurt. He's really butthurt that he didn't get the King Midas at auction for $15,400 back in the day.
I mean, you got over $110,000 in that movement. Come on, man. You got to be crazy. That watch, the Rolex King Midas, and it hurts my heart to say it because, I used to love the watch. He still does.
He loves it. He loves it more and more every day. He's really, really upset that he didn't buy it. He should just buy it. I have it. I mean, it sounds like if anybody deserves to have the watch, I can tell how much he really loves it. I'll sell it. I'm not going to sell him mine because mine's worth way more than that. Mine, I believe, is worth more than the one that went at auction for $80,000. Mine's more beautiful.
Bubble. Whoever owns that watch, if you are within the sound of my voice out there right now, listen to me, please.
Now I'm gonna lecture the person who won the watch at auction. I'm gonna lecture the person to whom I lost. Okay, I lost to this person, and now I'm gonna lecture them. Okay, go ahead.
Get out of that watch. Get out of it right now. Sell it. Take the best offer and get rid of it.
Yeah, you just paid for it, and now you just turn around and liquidate it for less. What is this guy trying to do? Could bamboozle someone to sell a Rolex King Midas on the cheap?
Don't think it's going to go any higher.
It's going to go higher, you fucking moron. Of course it is. It's going to go way higher. They're going to be they're 100,000 today. In 5 years, there may be 200,000. Of course it's going to go higher. They've never gone down. The Rolex King Midas has never gone down. What makes you think it's going to go down? It's like, don't think it's going to go in. Well, of course it'll go higher. They've been going higher. They go higher every year. That's what they do.
You know how a bubble works? Like it's get to its height, and then it gets super hot, and then it heats up a little more, and then it pops.
There's no evidence at all. No evidence at all this is popping. I mean, I'd like to say that FP Journe has reached a peak. It hasn't reached a peak, okay? About 6 months ago, people were concerned FP Journe was a bubble. It's still going up. You can't argue with the facts.
That watch, I'm telling you, I promise you this, I don't care. I mean, unless gold goes to $20,000 an ounce, that watch in about 3-4 years,
Okay, he's now going to give his prediction. He's going to give his prediction. In 3 or 4 years, the watch will be. What do you think it's going to be? Guys in the chat. We got 40 people still watching. That means 33 of you are probably asleep. That's just the way it is. Like an overwhelming majority of the people who watch the stream end up falling asleep. It's the sound of my voice. I get it. But that means there's 7 or 8 of you that are still watching. So the 7 or 8 of you who are still watching, what do you think he's going to say that the watch will be worth in 3 or 4 years? He 140,000 now. In 3 or 4 years is going to be worth, because it can't go higher. It can't go any higher. Sell, sell, sell. El Descents, perfect example of loser's remorse. He was at the auction. He doesn't even know doesn't even remember the facts. Doesn't remember the hammer price or anything. And listen, I don't dislike the guy. I've seen him on the Watch Hangout. He's a funny guy. Would you rent from? Would you rent from this guy? I don't know. I have no reason to believe that he's not a fantastic landlord. I think he's a rose gold. I think it's a rose gold date 8. From all, Picasso isn't worth 10 figures. It's canvas, $250 worth of paint. Oh man. I turned down. See, here's the story. I turned down an Aquanaut for 35,000. Now the Aquanaut's probably 80,000. He's got a bubble in his lungs. Listen, I hope he's healthy. He sounds like he's going to have a stroke. He's going to have a stroke. Hey, OC, what other gold Rolex is a value buy? I'll tell you. Here's some good value buys. If you're looking for Rolexes, the Rolex King Midas, well, the train is leaving the station. The Rolex Texano, the Rolex Oyster Quartz Date Just and Date 8. Those are awesome. The Oyster Perpetual 39 white dial, still a great deal at like $10,000. The GMT Master 2 Black. Remember that one, the old one? That's still a great deal. So, but if you gold specifically, it's the King Midas. Maybe are there gold Daytonas that are still a good deal? I don't know. I know those have gone up, but I think they're going to go up even more. Oyster Quartz Date 8s in full gold, just regular yellow gold Date 8s, probably, because a Date 8 now is 54,000. So if you can buy a full gold Date 8 that's 15, 20, 25 years old, but looks the same as a new Date 8, 30,000. I mean, for 30,000 or 35,000, and there's a $20,000 price difference. Yeah, those are going to creep up. Remember, they used to be 17,000. 2020, 2021, all those 36 millimeter Tony Soprano Date 8s were 17, 18,000. Those are now 25,000, 30,000, right? They're going up. You guys can fact check me in the chat, because I actually don't know what those, like the 128, whatever it is, 128, 338 or whatever it's called, 228, 238. There's a 36 millimeter version. They used to be 15 grand all day long. 5 years ago. So yeah, lots of good watches. A lot of good watches that are undervalued. You can get a 20-year-old Date 8 mint for about 30,000. See, those used to be 17,000 5 years ago, and they're still a good value because 54,000 for a new one, right? 118238. Thank you, Leo. Thank you. All right, let's keep going. I don't know what he's going to say, but it's going to be comical. That's for sure.
Was announced that watch in about 3-4 years, when that bubble pops, that watch is going to be $40,000. Everybody's going to be trying to sell it, get rid of it.
Yeah, right.
Once that, because I looked on Chrono right
Oh,
now.
Chrono. I looked on Chrono. Chrono 3 years ago, they were 40,000 on Chrono.
Yeah, that was 3 years ago.
They have a nice clean example for 74,000. I don't know.
There you go, 74,000. That's only 6,000 less than the hammer price. Do you know for sure that one's have you held that one in your hand like the one you did at the auction? 74,000. So it could be 150,000 in 2 years. If it went from 35,000 to 74,000, who's to say it can't go to 150,000? Why would it go down?
They have a nice clean example for 74,000. I don't understand.
Buy it.
This
Then
guy.
buy it.
He paid 141,000.
It's not 141. It's 101 plus sales tax. The hammer price was 80. Okay. 101 plus sales tax is probably 120 all in. He liked that particular reference. And by the way, there's one that sold at Phillips the next day, hammered at 65,000. Now it was a special one because it had a bunch of engraving and shit on it. It was kind of an acquired taste. They did a tour in Hong Kong. Hong Kong didn't like it. The people in Hong Kong didn't like the watch at all, so they brought it to New York. But that one had a bunch of engraved names on it. So 65,000 for that one. That one, these watches are going up. They're going to be 100,000 next auction.
I mean, I guess some guys just want something in their collection and they don't, they have money to flush down the toilet or whatever the case is. Like he must not even care about money. He just wanted the piece. But
like people paying $80,000 for diamond bezel rose gold date.
That value was not there in what he there is no way that watch, I mean, it's going to heat up a little more. You know how a bubble works.
Why heat up more? Why wouldn't he's saying it's going to go down, but why would it go more? Why not go up a lot? This is just all conjecture. He has no idea. The truth is, it's far more likely the watch is going to double or triple from where it is now than go down.
So it will climb a little bit, but then it's going to come crashing.
It's going to
down
climb a lot more. There's nothing to stop it from climbing a lot more. It went from 8 to 15 to 20 to 40 to 50 to 70 to 80. There's never been a single time where it's gone down. The price of gold is going up. The rarity is increasing. The provenance is increasing. The limitedness is increasing. You're single-handedly promoting it. You're creating a market. You're the market maker for it. It's not going down.
I promise you. Listen to me. If you ever heard anything before I said on this channel, listen to this.
I've never heard anything.
If you are
but
holding
I'll
a
listen.
Rolex King Midas right now,
I'm holding it. I have one. I'm an actual owner of the model, so I'm listening.
Rolex Cellini, the Midas look, anything like that right now, get out of it. Now is the highest.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should listen to him. Maybe I should sell it. I mean, I should call the auction houses and sell it immediately because it's going to go down. It's the highest it's ever going to go, according to him.
Right now, get out of it. Now is the highest it's ever going to be, and you can cash out big time on it right now.
He's mad he didn't get the watch because if he had won the auction, the watch is 200,000 in 5 years, guys. I promise you. If you've never listened to anything I've ever said on this channel before about landlords or Rolexes, I promise you this, it'll be 200,000. Oh my God, I love it. I have nothing against the guy. The link is dropped somewhere. If he wants to come on, he's more than welcome to jump on.
Or if you bought it like that right now, get out of it. Now is the highest it's ever going to be, and you can cash out big time on it right now. Or if you bought it at a super high price, get out of it. Get out of it.
Guy's gonna have a heart attack all over the King Midas.
If you can break even or even lose a couple, get out of it. Get out of it right now, because that watch is going to come crashing down to reality. And I'll be here to pick one up when it does for $33,000.
This guy's fucking insane. Fucking insane. This guy's lost it. Lost all his fucking marbles because he never bought a King Midas.
That watch is going to come crashing down to reality. And I'll be here to pick one up when it does for $33,000.
$33,000.
All right, I'm your host with your profit.
Oh my god. Screenshots are free, guys. I got to drop a link to this guy's channel. Hold on a second here. Thank you guys for tuning in. You can leave now. You don't have to stick around. I'm just going to leave. Let's see here. What was his name? Landlord. Landlords and Rolexes. The hell? I'll drop a link to his channel here. Check it out. I'm not subscribed, but it's not my kind of content. But I just saw that someone sent me something about the King Midas, and it's funny. The actual name of the channel is called Rolex and Real Estate. Rolex and Real Estate. This is the link to it, and to the Pontiff. What's his name? Pontiff. Prophet, whatever his name is, the Prophet Muhammad. Maybe it's his name, Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad. You're welcome to come on the show anytime. I've seen you on the Watch Hangout. I saw you pop in on that channel once or twice before. All good. But yeah, he's going to be there to pick. Okay, how about this? I've got a Rolex King Midas. If he really wants it, I'm not gonna sell it for $33,000. I've already been offered like $60,000 for it. So, if I'll send him a link. Have you guys ever seen like the professional photography of my watch? It's pretty fucking incredible. Let me see. Watch, brother. Let's see here. I'll show you here. Let me see. Let me see if this is my watch. Boom. This is my watch with professional photography. Let's see. I mean, it's a stunner. Look at that. My watch blows away the ones that were listed at Christie's and Phillips. Even the guy at Phillips, Donald Kim, reviewed it. He's the same guy who did the King Midas video. He reviewed the King Midas for the Phillips YouTube video. That's my watch. Perfection, baby. If he wants to buy mine, he can reach out to me, and I'll sell it to you privately. But it has to be a high offer. I mean, my watch is worth more than the ones at auction, even though it's say 3580 and not a 9730. It has the original. It's the original thickness. It's the original clasp. Those are the only pictures. That's it. Hold on a second. Thought there were some other pictures, some more professional pictures. I guess not. Oh yeah. There it is. I mean, my watch is fucking incredible. It's the second edition, has the Cellini when they changed it from the Midas to Cellini on the dial. This is the first Cellini ever appeared on a dial, I believe. This is my actual watch. Boom. So if he wants, I'm happy to show. I have it here in my house. If he wants to see it, if he's a New York guy, I'll meet up with him in New York. I'll show him the watch in person. But this is my watch. All original. By the way, this was the thing that people don't understand about this watch is when this watch is made, it's made from a single piece of 18 karat gold. Okay, and people don't understand that. They're trying to understand, like, how is that done? When this bracelet comes apart, okay, that all of these links, in the center of those links, it's attached. Okay, this is engraved out of a giant block of gold, the bracelet and the case together. Okay, see this? This is that's just how it slides, how it articulates. But inside of there, it's attached. It's one giant piece of gold. Doxed. That's my actual. That's actually my serial number. This is my. See, it comes with a double fold clasp. Actually, the thing is, it may not fit his wrist. It might be a little tight on him. Actually, not, because it has the holes where you can move the spring bars. I think it's out to the where's mine now? I got to go up and check it. Yeah, little tiny nicks there, but it's in amazing condition. If he really wants a King Midas, it's not going to be cheap though. It's not going to be 33,000, but he can reach out to me. There's the hallmark, 18 karat gold. This is my actual watch, high resolution photography. How do you size it? It's the holes. The links don't ever come off. Let me see here. I'll show you. See these holes on the clasp? So there's a hole here on the left, a hole here on the left, and then on the right there's holes. So you move this clasp over to make it bigger or smaller or whatever it is. Yeah. You're basically moving that clasp endpoint over. Actually, I've never moved it, so I don't know 100% for sure. But you can't remove, the links are not removable. So it has to fit perfectly. OC, did you buy yours at auction? No, I did not. I bought mine from a dealer. He said he was ready to be 70 all in. Yeah, my watch would be an incredible price at 70,000. It's an incredible condition. But listen, if you know what's his name, Landlord and Rolex, have him watch this show, and he can get in touch with me. I can tell he really loves the King Midas. That's the thing, and I'd love for it to go to somebody who really is a lover of the King Midas, and he obviously is. I think he's just a little bit upset right now that He's a little bit upset because he didn't get the watch at auction, and he's had multiple opportunities over the years to get it, and he hasn't gotten it. If he's being truthful with himself, the watch is never going to be $33,000. It's never going to go down. This watch is probably going to be a $250,000 watch over the next decade. So if he loves it and he wants to try it on, I'll meet up with him in New York and I'll show it to him. And if he wants it, he can make me a fair offer. And he can avoid 27%. He can avoid 27% and all that nonsense. So in a way, he's getting a lot better value because you're not paying an auction house and you're not paying state sales tax and all that nonsense. Oh, see, bought it from Fat Manny. Bought it from Fat Manny. It's all available. They're running from here to there. They're doing this. They're doing that. But they don't have the stock. It's all available. Don't sell it. You'll regret. That is true. That is true. I would probably regret selling it. The thing is, like, I gotta make tough choices with my collection because I'm expecting 2 pieces very soon, and those 2 pieces are not cheap pieces. And I don't need a $1 million watch collection. That's just insane. I don't need $1 million in watches. It's just stupid. Yeah, charge him no sales tax. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to charge him a buyer's premium or sales tax. Jen G says the Midas is the closest Rolex gets to a limited edition. It only makes sense it would grow in value. Correct. Your analysis is spot on, Gen G, and consistent with my narrative, which is even better. OC, you have found some really nice watch. Thank you. I appreciate it. Listen, and it's my pleasure to pass those watches along to great members of the community. So shout out to landlords and Rolexes. If he wants, I can tell he's a lover of the King Midas. He should probably reach out to me. If someone sends him the stream, I hope he understands that we know that it's a little bit satire. We do some color commentary, blah, blah, blah. He seems like a cool guy, and he's a fan of the watch. So anyway, Vocum, Voocium, engaged. I'll sell it to him. He has to really like it. Has the number one thing, it has to fit. It has to fit on his wrist. But you can tell from this picture, it's never been polished. It's in, I don't want to say mint. I don't want to say minty. I don't want to say minty condition because that has negative connotation. But it's in, Phillips described it as nice with natural wear. Nice watch, nice condition. All right, guys. Should we do something else? Is there anything else you guys want to do? Anything at all? I mean, I could look at the. I'll show you. Yeah, the one at actually the one at Christie's was in pretty good condition too. They opened it up. They look, but I mean, that one had like oxidation and stuff on it. Like, see, like. This is the one at Christie's. You can see like the gold is kind of oxidized and stuff. Mine's better. Hey, I'm biased, but mine is better. EHL says, what kind of Sea Dweller do you have, OC? I have a 2020 Rolex Sea Dweller 43 millimeter Sea Dweller. The 50th anniversary, I think it's called. Is it the 50th? 50th anniversary Sea Dweller 43 with the diver's extension, full links, box, papers, and hang tag. That's what I have. And if somebody wants that watch, I'll happily sell it. I might sell it to Bucherer. Sell it to Bucherer and trade it in on something and get an Oyster Perpetual or something. Who knows? But there's some watches I need to sell. And there's some great people in the community that, if they want them, I'll sell it to them. But it has to be a good deal for them. That's the most important thing. And it has to be a watch that they love. But yeah, Sweet Sea Dweller was the first Rolex I ever bought. But I don't have sentimental value to it in the sense that I have to keep it because it was the first Rolex I ever bought. It's big. It's big and chunky. You got to be a big guy for the Sea Dweller. And I lost weight. I lost weight 2.5 years ago. Look at my little shrimpy wrists. Okay, let's see what's going on the YouTubes. Anything interesting going on? That's it. Oh, Adrian Barker. Why? Why the Tudor Black Bay chronograph is so great. You can't make this stuff up. Can't make it up. Oh, man. Adrian Barker. Who's, by the way, if you want to hang out with Adrian Barker and myself and Britt Pierce, they did make some good changes with the bracelet. I mean, you can't deny that they dramatically improved the bracelet. They made it a little bit thinner, the watch. They did tweak it. I mean, they dramatically improved. Now, but keep in mind, though, that a lot of the people saying how great the yellow one is, those people 3 years ago were telling you how great the other one was, the one on the right. They're making these watches look more and more like Rolex. That's why they're getting better, right? Hop into the VUCAM auction. Is it the VUCAM auction going on right now? Hold on, let me double check. eBay Live VUCAM. Let's see if he's live right now. Oh, he is live. Hold on a second.
Oh, size of wrist. Sorry. Size of wrist, 7 3/4. 7 3/4 size of wrist. 16030. Quick set watch. This is a quick set model, guys. Nice tight bracelet. Nice clasp. All right. Case back sticker still on there, guys. We're running 3, 2, 1. Let's get it.
Let's go. Let's hit the bid. 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 Hit the bid.
Let's go. Hit the bid.
Hit the bid. Hit the bid.
Guys, these are going for $7,500 minimum. Minimum $7,500. $7,500 USD.
Thanks for the suggestion, EHL.
Guys, let's go. Hit
Why
the bid.
up
What's
so
happening
late?
right now? This is embarrassing.
Guys, bid.
Guys, what is going on? I'm embarrassed.
Way too much for this watch. Come on, these are old watches, guys. Old.
Guys,
beat
come
to
on,
shit
let's go. This is a quick
bracelets.
set date just.
Chat, bid.
Guys, you literally will not find this watch anywhere under $6,500 online, period. This should go for over $7,000.
Look at Mitch.
Guys, bid. It's
No,
under our cost right
wow.
now. We can't even buy them at this price. Dude, we're just giving
That's a guy
stuff
in
away
New York.
for
His
you
name is
right now.
Mitch, who works
End of
with
stream
VUCAM.
giveaways at these price. Guys, minimum. It's $1,000 under wholesale. Bid.
1,000. Oh, we lost another one. This guy's name is
All right, this
Mitch
looks like the last
something.
Breitling we possibly even have
Mitch
here.
Tepin or
So
something
I
like
recommend
that.
bidding right now.
He's the New York guy.
This is the titanium. Whoever asked for the black camo, we do not have it on bracelet. We have it on rubber. That was absolutely insane. Home Doctor, you really should have picked that one up. We paid more for it. This is the E10379, the titanium. Retails for about $8,000. Unworn, 2026 with box and papers. We're going to do it for $1. Auctions live, unworn, 2026, 46 millimeter. This is the Super Diver. It's titanium and it has the bezel lock. So see the bezel's locked right now? You unlock it and then the bezel can turn. Crazy piece. Unworn.
Stupid.
46 millimeter automatic. The gray black camo on the gray rubber strap. Fully stickered. 2026 unworn. Guys, again, we're not even at half of retail. Let's go. Guys, the cheapest used comp is $5,000. Used. This is watch only. This is unworn 2026 with box and papers, guys. Bid. Bid. You're paying over $8,000 to get this from Breitling. Bid, guys. Bid, 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 bid. Wow. Yeah, I think we're out of listings here. Do we even have a watch roll listing? Okay, I have this one. Okay, we're lucky. How many
Mitch
watches do we
Tepper.
run
His
today?
name is Mitch
Not that many,
Tepper. He's a guy
70.
here in New York. He's like the hype guy.
73. All right. 83. Cool. All right. A17328. This is the Avenger automatic 42 millimeter on bracelet. Really nice watch. Perfect size. This is one of the best watches you can get that fits pretty much everybody. Full stainless steel, 42 millimeter, unworn with box and papers. This is going to be the last watch we run. Huh? You have a purple, bro? I don't see the watch. You have them? Yeah, can you give me? Okay. Grab a couple if we have. All right. Let's go. We're going to just unworn with box and papers.
Let's go.
2026 stickered up. Should go for about whatever. Just 5,000 is fine at this point. If you bought this in Breitling, you're paying like $6,500. It's this unworn 42 millimeter 2026 box and papers, blue on bracelet. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Auctions live. Do they come with a black dial? They do, but we ran one earlier. I don't think I have a listing for it. Yep. I'll block this down.
You know what? I don't care. I don't care.
Guys, bid.
I don't care, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Hope you had fun. Don't forget to reach for the crown. If you want to join me on an after show, VIP after show, I'll drop the link in the chat. Hop on. You can talk to me I'll stay on the backstage for a few minutes. And you can, if you've never been on the panel, you're scared, you want to meet me in person after the show, click on the link in the chat. So there we go. Boom. Have a great night, everyone. Reach for the crown. Love you guys. Thanks to El Descents, St. Peter for the member milestone chats. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Thanks to EHL for jumping on the panel. Reach for the crown. Night.